Luke chapter 12, verse 49, I am come to send fire on the earth, and what will I if it be already kindled?
Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, KAGADASH.
Let's give all praise to the Most High, and His only begotten Son, the Holy Spirit. Give honor to our teachers, the elders, and apostles, great most women, to all the saints, and the true and sincerity. Peace and salutations to hopeful like scattered abroad, shalom to every promise of thousands. We the prophets of Babylon camp down here in Tampa, Florida, coming out here to prophesy the destruction of America and preach salvation to the elect of our people. Come back to YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI, that you can Lord willing be saved from the impending doom and destruction that's coming. All right? Once again, double honors to our teachers, the elders, and apostles, great Muslim, who taught us the truth and sincerity. And peace and salutations, man. Okay? A lot of things that took place this past week, you know, and then you can only, you know, imagine what's going to happen this next week. You know, for the past, 3-4 days, it's been plane crashes, you know, bodies getting taken back to the spirit world, you know, in numbers. They're still pulling bodies out of the, you know, that river up there in D.C. from that plane crash, you know. So this is the Lord really turning things up, and it's going to intensify day by day as we get closer to the end of this place, man. Okay? Bring that back.
God, this is Luke chapter 12, verse 49. I am come to send fire on the earth.
And the Lord, when He comes, we got that liquid fire right here. And the Lord, when He comes, there's going to actually be, you know, nukes burning this earth, man. There's going to be actual thermonuclear fire coming when the Lord makes His second coming. All right. So He says, I am come to send fire on earth. But what will I if it already be kindled? You just had these wildfires in California. People's houses, multi-million-dollar mansions burnt down, man. You know, you had people that lost their lives in that fire. And you know what's crazy? I saw a video of Northern Kingdom working in the fields still while that fire was going on, man. But now they're being deported. You know, things are getting tense. You know, they come into jobs, they go into churches, they go into schools to grab people up. So, hey, and this is what's causing a lot of anxiety in people, man. People are on edge as is. People losing their mind. Friction, you know. So this is only going to increase and get worse as time goes on. You got Trump, who's been in the office for a little over a week. He passed all these executive orders, you know, bringing hell down. You know, whatever, 300 executive orders already, man. You know, so he's putting a lot of things in motion, which is going to lead to more hell, more death, more destruction. Go ahead.
And what will I if it be already kindled?
Right. So the fire has already been kindled here, which is what tells us that we're getting closer to the Lord's coming, second coming, man. All right. And if you don't take heed to that, if you try to shrug that off, you're gonna be surely burned up in this destruction that's coming. You're gonna be put to death. Okay. People just hopping on planes, just going by their day, living their own whoop-de-doo of their life, and they ain't making it to their destination, man. They're still pulling bodies out of the river. And the prophet's been telling you that started when I had elders and apostles, great millstone, this whole time that great death and destruction is coming. There's going to be more death and destruction that's coming, man. Okay, so that will behoove you to start taking this truth seriously, start taking the Lord seriously and His prophets seriously. Go ahead.
I got the NLT for Luke 12 and 49. It says, I have come to set the world on fire, and I wish it were already burning.
The Lord wish it was already burning. So the Lord, see, the Lord Yahawah, who you're going to call Jesus, He's ready for this place to go down. He's ready to make a second coming. He's ready, but it's all at the behest of the Most High, Yahawah. Okay, He's waiting for Yahawah to give Him the green light to go ahead and do what He got to do. Okay, but He can't wait. He said, I wish it was already burning. I wish this place was already over. I wish America was already destroyed. So that's the spirit that who you call Jesus is in. Okay, His real name is Yahawah. He ain't coming here to save all mankind. He's only coming to save a remnant, okay, which is a small number compared to the masses that are about to be obliterated in thermonuclear fire here in America, man. All right, go ahead.
And there was a video I seen this morning on my way to camp. It was like a news. It was reporting on the news how all these so-called illegal immigrants get deported from their jobs, as in picking the fruit in the fields, and they're replacing those jobs by the Edomites. And they said the Edomites can't even last their lunch break. They all want to go home after their lunch break. They're not physically fit. They're all complaining. He said, so they're going to suffer a lot in their food production because they get rid of all these northern kingdom.
Hey, well, what they saying that price is gonna go up.
Yeah.
They saying price is gonna go up. Another thing too, they getting rid of Trump talking about getting rid of your SNAP benefits.
Yeah.
So that's why famine is coming, man. But it's gonna also be a shortage of food on your shelves. So prices gonna go up. People gonna be hungry, you know. And these Edomites, they ain't used to working, man. They gonna have a hard time in slavery too. They're not used to working. But to touch on that point, I used to do landscaping. I did landscaping for years, bro, maybe like 6, 7 years when I did landscaping. And there was this Edomite that came on the job one time, and you know, he said he was hyped, he was all into it. Yeah, man, I'm used to hard labor. Hey, if you know anything about landscaping, that's serious work, man. That's serious work. It's hot, sun blazing on you. You know, you go on the wall, you know, carry heavy ass. It's a lot, you know, especially down here in Florida in the middle of the summer. That ain't for the weak, man. But it was like around lunchtime. That guy was fucking out of there, bro. He had changed twice. He was like red as hell. He was hyperventilating in the back seat. I'm like, you alright, man? I'm just sitting in the front seat laughing like that. He ain't gonna make it. He ain't gonna make it, man. He ain't gonna make it. Too hard labor. He was so hyped in the beginning. I'm like, he was like, you got there. He's throwing up. Yeah. Throwing water in his face. He had changed like twice. He brought a spare change of clothes. He had to change his whole clothes. So he was catching hell. But he didn't last the whole day. You know, what? A little bit after lunchtime, he ended up just going home and said he couldn't do it. So these Edomites that's talking about it, oh, the Mexicans are taking our jobs. You go do those fucking jobs, man. Right. And you see they can't do it. So this place is doomed to fail now, man.
And those deportations are leading to a negative impact on America Babylon. And you know, I just got into a news article on that. You know, it said over 75%, you know, of foreign didn't show up over there in Bakersfield, north of LA. All right, so over 75% of that job didn't show up because they were afraid that ICE was going to come and raid. You know, and that's what's happening in the workplace. You know, you got kids not showing up to school. Like, all right, you got, you know, the Northern Kingdom is not showing up into the job, school, anywhere anymore, man, because they're afraid of ICE.
Right.
You know, you just have another news article where it said, you know, one of the, they heard someone speaking Spanish, and they took him into custody for that, man. Yeah, bro. So it's like, you can't speak Spanish. They're questioning you. You can't even look Spanish, man. There's an article they didn't even touch.
Yeah, they went into a church and grabbed the guy up. His family was in there praising Jesus. Jesus wasn't saving nobody. He just came knocking with ice on his shirt. I told my coworker the other day, I walked up to him and I said, hey man, somebody's outside looking for you, man. Yeah, they had something on their shirt. They said, I see. He said, I see. And he like, just like that. So I started laughing. He started laughing. You know, it's not really funny because people are really getting snatched up right now, man. You know, but with that being said, man, a lot of these so-called illegals is your workforce. You know, so America's pretty much decimating its workforce. See, trying to make America great again. They're decimating its workforce. One of the brothers put in the chat today how I believe it was Trump, one of Trump's sons said, if anybody get in the way of them of America's golden age, they say that they're going to be for the century.
And that's just Trump really bringing back that image of the beast, man. Rome is ways revived. Golden age, make America great. What about Rome?
Go ahead.
Precept. It says, Amos chapter 3, verse 6, shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid?
This is the trumpet being blown, man. Coming out here, people out here, got a lot of on the road. They were playing some type of sport. And these people ain't afraid. Right now, the trumpet is being blown, man. They're throwing a frisbee over there. You know, people at the water park. But that trumpet is being blown. So this is the trumpet being blown. And after this, you will hear sirens. You know, literal sirens.
Because they seen that But this is all happening as you see right before your eyes. So how much more when things are freaking up more? You know?
Somebody said in the comments to read Matthew in the beginning of sorrows. So
No, she said it was I believe it was a scripture about the signs. These are the signs of the Lord. The beginning of sorrows. And in one of them videos, was a woman who started hysterically crying in the back of the video of that plane crash that happened last night. You know how you know how women are, bro. They go to fucking scream. It's like, she was hysterical, you know? And you just heard her in the back. That's what you're gonna hear every day. Multiple women. All you're gonna hear is people wailing and screaming and hollering and shit. Because what? A fear. So right now that fear is starting to rise up, and the prophets are telling you. Before you hear literal sirens, you're hearing the sirens of the YAHAWASHI, which is prophets telling you to repent, get it right, all hell about to break you. We're literally warning you of impending doom. People don't hear it. They just walk past all this guys are crazy until a plane crashed on your shit, man. They said it took out like 5 houses. People was probably in them houses. We were talking about last night in the class. You probably was taking a shit. You probably was watching TV. You was in the comfort of your own home, thinking nothing can happen to me. I'm safe in my own home, in my own, you secure. And all of a sudden the fucking roof came in and you see a cockpit. in your living room, man. You know, you on the toilet taking a shit, you open the bathroom door and your whole house is on fire. You hear a loud moving, you know what I'm saying? And then another thing too, when you look at the video of that thing coming down, it looked like no damn plane. Everybody was saying, even on the news, they said it looked like a missile, man. You know, it looked like a missile, man. Came fast. Right, so and then you have your conspiracies and stuff, which a lot of those conspiracies are true. There's a lot of shit going on, and you cannot take the mainstream media's narrative of it, man. You know, they're false. These devils lie to you all day, every day. I was thinking about that. You know how much the media lies to you? To your face. They said it was straight face lying to your ass.
they can deceive anybody. They can deceive anybody to believe in anything.
It's on TV.
And a good example of that is 911.
Right.
When they convinced the people to believe that a plane actually crashed into the World Trade Center.
Hey, well, you know what's crazy about that crash that happened in D.C.? One of the main guys that seen it with his own eyes, he said, I never saw a helicopter. There was no helicopter. They fucking cut that. They had to scrap that news article. Hey, this nigga, you know?
I was talking to the brother in the park and I was like, they could tell you that they could put pictures up on the news of all these so-called victims that died in the crash. And the whole time nobody was in it. It was remote control.
Well, yeah, they said those Black Hawks are remote control, but they said it was a guy. I saw on Twitter, it was a guy that was, they said one of the guys that was in that Black Hawk, they said his name on TV, and then he came out with a video, and you could not tell at first until I pressed the video. It looked like that lady right there when he was talking about. I kid you not. And then you open the video, you hear it sounds like a dude. So the guy who he said was in the Black Hawk was a transgender. He's like, guys, I wasn't in the bench. He's like, I wasn't in the helicopter. You know, I'm right here. Don't believe the media. So the media tell you anything, bro.
Yeah, at first they were saying they weren't going to release the name of the guy in the Black Hawk. So they didn't try to release that yet. And if they're trying to release that means this is something, there's some deep to this. The real news is really the conspiracies, so-called conspiracies.
Yeah, all these so-called conspiracies are being found to be true.
You got a precept from the brother Gabar.
Hold on. Continuing, it says, ready for the top, Amos 3 and 6, shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in a city?
Which evil goes into bad times. Okay? Eve means time, ill means bad. So shall there be bad times in the city? In the city of Philadelphia last night, this shit was on fire. It looked like a complete destruction came through that place, man, and it did. Cars that was on the ground was burnt up. House was on fire. You know, it said it's like 19 injured.
Then you had that whole LA thing. So you just seeing flames going up in this place, man. It says, in the water, YAHAWASHI have not done it.
So it's the Lord that's doing all this, man. The same power we serve, we pray to. You know that will, preaching and prophesying about coming, he's the one that's doing this, man. Okay? So it will behoove you to get on his good side. If he's the one doing it, you should want to get on his good side. And if you don't, he's going to be doing it to your ass, man. Okay? We're not here to give you some whisper a bunch of sweet nothings in your ear like the Christian church do. Prosperity ain't coming. Good times ain't coming. It's about to get fucking worse. Okay? Prices going to go up. Things are going to get more uncomfortable. You know? And you're going to have to really have the Lord with you to endure and survive in these times. Go ahead.
Oh, that was in
Read it.
It says, Amos chapter 3, starting at verse 6, down to verse 7, it says, surely the Lord YAHAWASHI, it says, power will do nothing, but he will reveal his secret unto his servants, the prophets.
When he revealed his secrets unto his servants, the prophets, man. So the prophets, which is the Lord's mouthpiece, they're here telling you what's going on. We know what's going on. We know what's coming out of this. People trying to figure out what's going on, why is this happening, when is it going to stop, is it ever going to stop? Well, we're telling you what's going on. We know what's going to happen. And we know it ain't finna stop. We know it's only going to get worse. Okay? So the men of the Lord is, warning you, giving you these warnings. Hey, that right there is just for you to take heed to and hope that you will be delivered, that you will be saved from the destruction that's coming. Because when it comes, there ain't going to be no stopping it, man. Alright? So,
This book is 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 and verse 3. Starting at verse 1, it says, but of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night.
The day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night. Least expected, man. People don't expect that plane to crash like that. You got people in traffic, driving. We expect these things to happen, they're going to happen. When you're nice and comfortable, you rub together in the bed, playing with your children, destruction is going to come. Death's going to be at the door, man. So don't take this thing for granted.
Hey, I was watching this, actually I did this video going into it, and there was a guy on the video explaining how he was going about his day, and out of nowhere, he heard a loud, combustion, a whole, Lord, it was a loud noise. And when he heard it, he was like, what the hell was it? It sounded like a missile, And then he started looking in the distance, and he seen that it was fire going on, and he was like, people starting to come outside the doors. And the lady, she asked him, she was like, well, what did you think it was? And he was like elaborating, but pretty much the point was, he was like, it sounded like a whole, plant blew off, like a missile, like a bomb. And that's the state that these people are gonna feel when, more things pop off, man. They're gonna be frightened.
There was a rain camera video that showed a man and his wife coming outside the house. And then you seen the so-called plane coming down, and it came down fast, man. All you seen was the explosion, you heard it. As soon as the explosion went off, she went to screaming. She didn't know what was going on. She just immediately started screaming. The natural reactive response and ran back in the house.
Right. And one thing about that ring camera too is that the ring camera, it was a night vision. It was nighttime. But when that flash from that destruction was so bright, it turned the camera back on to night vision. Damn. So imagine the news, bro. That's it. That's it, man. Hey, that's gonna blind you when you look for a nuclear explosion. Okay?
It says, but when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them.
Right, then sudden destruction cometh upon them. So people, and they're saying, I think peace and safety is coming. Trump said that he came to bring peace to be a peacemaker. He already stirring shit up with these other nations. He's stirring shit up with the border of Mexico with the cartels and stuff.
And Canada.
Hey, they saying how the cartel is planting bombs on these planes too, man. I meant to bring that out. But they're saying how they're planting bombs on these trains, on these planes.
That's Esau's deception right there. It's like the same way he framed, Ishmael for being a domestic terrorist. That's all the more reason for him to come down with that rap.
You see what they said, the people that crashed on the plane, those 5, 6 people that was all supposed to be
all 6 people on board.
Yeah, Mexican citizens.
Mexican citizens.
Mexican citizens?
Yep.
Wow.
Even immigrants, they were citizens supposedly. Okay, so it's all coming out, but this devil, there's always something behind the scenes. If it's on mainstream media, it's obviously one of the devil's plots, man.
That's how you know he's trying to do something else behind closed doors. Because when you start making this whole thing about the whole
Shalom Akim, YAHAWASHI, Shai, Bashim, Kabbalah, Bakakam.
it shows you that Esau has something in store bigger than what we see right now.
And he's making it a crisis.
Right,
That's
yeah.
the point. Everything he's doing, he's making this a legal immigration thing a crisis. And that's why Joe Biden was put into office. It was all the build-up to get Trump in there
And have to deal with all that.
order Abkel. They feel like a problem, and they bring a solution. So the solution is what? To deport your ass.
Right.
Shoot you on sight. Because we want to keep the rest of the American citizens safe. You see?
Yeah,
Trump responded to the plane crashes at a press conference, and he said that these plane crashes have been due to people that were hired that have disabilities, right, or mental problems. He said he's going to do away with all that. He said we are the most intelligent species pretty much. He's working for all these jobs, flying planes and all of that, man. Okay, so this may have been a psyop just for him to abolish all these disabled, so-called disability, getting these high-end jobs, man, like a plane driver.
Yeah, they had one of the leaders of the FAA, the aerial whatever, got a good plane. He was a Jew, and they put this nigga off just because he was black. And they was asking him questions, understanding he had no answer for none of the questions concerning his job. So Trump was saying, that shit's over, bro. Like, that's what Biden was doing. He's putting people on certain positions they wasn't qualified for.
Right, it's called diversity.
It's called diversity, equity, and inclusion, DEI. And they showed you with those fires in California how the majority of the fire force and the city is DEI. And they had a picture that said showing the fires. It said 0% contained, 100% DEI. I mean, they just like straight retards up in there, and it's fucked up. They add you Jake saying with that, man. You know?
And that's a part of the post you brought out earlier about the so-called training. You should say so-called training. Being in that helicopter. He said he was never in a helicopter. They're saying that he was in a helicopter. So Trump's trying to get all these trainers out of these jobs, trying to get all this shit back to the way of Rome.
What they said about getting them out of the military too.
Yeah.
Which we all with that, man.
They got the training shit done.
Yeah. You got all these weirdos, these freaks just running around these high level positions. We gotta suffer. That was the Biden administration, man. Kamala Harris is gonna do worse. We 100% with Trump doing that, man. Yeah. But I was watching the elders in Dallas and the apostles were there too. And they was going into it how this guy Trump said we went into it in our video. Any gangbangers, you fucking niggas, repeated offenders, they gonna start like put you niggas in Guantanamo Bay too, man.
Niggas keep getting trespass properties.
Yeah. We knew a guy like that, man.
Repeat offender. They will send your ass to Guantanamo Bay.
And this is all just an accumulation of putting people in FEMA camps, man. Trump came into office on the promise that he was going to get 11 million people, illegals that's in this country, deported up out of here. You know what that looks like? 11 million people? They're not playing.
That's a long time right there.
They're already doing at least 1,000 a day already.
Right.
So the persecution is only going to get tighter. The persecution is going to get worse, man. And then as you see these things popping up and all hell breaking loose and things getting worse, hey, understand that YAHAWASHI is doing this, man. And you already was warned.
Hey, it was crazy because you said it's going to get tighter, which is going to just lead to more uprisings, uproars and people rebelling.
People going to be out there protesting in the streets.
Yeah.
And Trump going to say,
Martial law.
Yeah.
Martial law. And when
we say martial law, they gonna go out there with fucking and that they don't give a fuck. They don't catch niggas anyway. They gonna go out there with street sweepers and start mowing the whole damn, this whole George Floyd, Black Lives Matter shit. They ain't with none of that, bro.
And that's what they're looking for. That's what they want. Especially
they looking for you to give them a reason.
Yeah, especially when they start
was family. You see how that guy was. He was wilding by his woman, his wife. So how much more for when there's a bunch of people in that state?
Hey, I saw a video of this nigga Trump. I still gotta upload it, man. This nigga Trump, man, that nigga is ruthless, bro. He said how they sent 2 planes to Colombia, and this nigga said this shit on the live, the little meeting shit. And he said they sent 2 planes out there, and Colombia denied them. He said, will they enter the part of fuck around and find out? So he said he immediately told me to go put sanctions on their ass. And he said, you know what? They apologized. They flipped the script. They started talking all nice again. He said, they wouldn't talk like that anymore. They weren't talking all like that anymore. And they changed their whole fucking. And then they sent the plane to get the illegal immigrants so that they don't have to send another one. So Trump's letting you know, like, bro, he ain't playing. He coming with it. He coming with it, man. He gonna bring that fire, and that's gonna put these other countries in a whole different vibration too. That's why the scripture says the beast shall hate the whore. You know?
Yeah, he's doing some very demonic shit, man. He bringing the hammer down. The scripture called him the hammer on the whole earth. All right, he told Canada straight up, y'all get these 25% tariffs. The president in the meeting was like, we can't afford that.
Hey, well, the president of Canada, he just resigned. He resigned. Trudeau, he just resigned, man. He said, I can't do this anymore. He pretty much backed out. So they're trying to find somebody to replace him now.
Trump told him in a meeting, he said, you can't afford it, you can always become the 51st state.
Right.
And it's a hard choice for these countries. They're like, damn, we want to be a part of America, but then you're going to put tariffs on us. And the other dude's probably stressed the hell out.
Go ahead.
Somebody else can do it.
I answer with that shit.
It says, for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travailing.
Sudden destruction, man. Okay, so it's going to come out at a sudden. We got an example of that last night. And that's why somebody said that's a sign. But that's how destruction is going to come. It's going to come when you least expect it, man. Okay? When you're not thinking about it. When you think about Mary Ann at the job or Susie Lou, your mind will be somewhere else, and your ass going to be. You're going to go from that to think about why my legs gone. The Lord going, and people going to be seeking answers to why this is happening. Why is this happening? What's going on? And the only people who have the answers are the men of the Lord, man. That's why you brothers, hey, I thought we was going to last night. You brothers gonna be guys in that day, bro, amongst the people, bro. Because they gonna be looking at you like this man calm as a cucumber. How is he not bugging out? Hey, it's gonna be a treasure to have a sound mind in the time we're coming into, man.
I got that word suddenly right quick.
And it's beautiful you say that because these people, their minds aren't focused on shit. Anything can happen at any moment. But our minds are. At all times, we expecting danger. And all times we wake up, it's like, man, we should be up to date. And if it do, we're gonna be giving all praises, man. And these people gonna be panicking. That's why they're gonna look at us like brother said, like gods, man. They're gonna follow. We can follow brothers around. Brothers gonna be leading whole packs, man, in those days. Now it's maybe 1,000 people, 100 people, 200 people, and they all looking at you like, what do we do next? You gonna feel that pressure that Moses was feeling, man. I was scared, but I was gonna say that. Brothers gonna be like, many Moses. Like, yeah, bro, the Lord gonna raise us. The Lord already raised us up, and people can already see that. But it's really gonna manifest itself when this is the only thing that matters. Right now, you still got social media. You still have, these so-called celebrities, which Esau put on the God complex. But when all that's shut down, the only thing that's going to matter is who the Lord is dealing with.
That's right. So, and that's why, the Lord had through the Spirit that we do what we're doing right now. Brothers all over the world is doing what we're doing right now, because the Lord is setting up His government on earth. That's why we can't take this thing for granted, bro. The Lord is establishing a government, and even, in the ancient world, you couldn't go into the temple lame, you couldn't go into the temple fucking with some type of element. No, you had to be old, you had to be, the Lord ain't looking for those stragglers, man. You gotta be on your shit. You gotta be, Lord looking for the prime, the top of his class. You can't be no fucking stragglers that we gonna be able to, Just like in the movie 300, when you had the guy come up and he, you know, the damn hunchback dude, he come in and lift up his shield. And this, that's why scripture, everyone must look at his own salvation with fear and trembling. We need everybody to be a fucking unit, bro. We all gotta be on our shit. We all gotta be on point. We all gotta be on it, man. You can't sit here and still be going through point A and point B with you, and here we are at fucking point Z. You know what I'm saying? We can't be still going through first grade and second grade levels where we already in fucking college, man. You know? The Lord is about to move the wicked. And anybody who ain't up the bar, your ass gonna get chopped. And if you get chopped, it's gonna be to your own destruction, your own detriment. That's gonna be, hey, didn't make the cut. You know, this is why the Lord says He's coming for an elect. You know, when you deal with an election, that's a premium group that everybody else, you know, not just anybody can be of that number, man. You know.
Well, that goes into the parable with the 5 wise and the 5 foolish. Rise now, okay? Because all 10 of them knew the 5 of them were foolish. And that day they're gonna be like, "What's up? Can you get some of your oil?" Right. Nah, you can go get oil for yourself.
Scripture says, you know, make the most of this opportunity. Somebody grab that in your feed. We're going into it's an NLT, right? But Ephesians is going into
origin of education.
Nah, the evil times.
Ephesians 5.
Ephesians 5, right. But grab it in the NLT. Finish that up.
And when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child.
Travail upon a woman with child. What happens when a pregnant woman is about to give birth? She goes into labor, her water breaks. At an inch, she may be walking with a cup of water. Her water breaks, she drops the water. You know? Or a glass of milk, she drop it, she put a hole in her stomach, that baby's coming. And that's how it's gonna be. It ain't gonna be no, let me go put this cup of milk down first. So it's gonna come like that. You know? And that's how people you ain't gonna have time to think about it. Okay? You know, and it's only gonna be a remnant that's gonna be in a proper spirit when that time does come. Remember, that's gonna run like chickens with their heads cut off. Not knowing what's going on, not comprehending anything. It's gonna be up here is gonna be static. Gonna be freaking out, shitting themselves, crying, freezing up, you know. These people gonna be useless, man. They're gonna be useless. You know how you in a shirt, somebody start freaking up, you got snap out of it. You know.
Go ahead. School games. They're about to tug war or whatever, and people are freaking out. Snap out of it because they needed them to function so they can all be safe.
Or they all would have died.
Yep.
See what I'm saying?
It says, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape.
You're not going to be able to escape from this destruction, man. Right? You gotta go with you.
This is 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 3. When people are saying everything is peaceful and secure.
Yeah, it's all good. It's peaceful and secure. You got food in your fridge, your bills paid, your lights on, your AC blowing.
Safe and effective.
Right. Safe and effective. AC,
Bed.
You got your comfortable bed. You sitting there rubbing your feet together.
Wi-Fi.
Yeah, people was like that last night. You know, was in them houses. It got blown up, man. And just like that, you don't got a house no more. You don't got a car no more either, because that shit caught fire too. You know?
Playing when you run through your house and slash your ass in half.
Hey, you barely survived with your life.
It says, then disaster will fall on them as suddenly as a pregnant woman's labor pains.
Right, and that plane was a disaster that fell upon them suddenly. You know? The hell with the people that was in the plane, they didn't have a chance. And then the people around the area where it fell upon, you know, it was over, man. It didn't even was a plane. Right. Go ahead.
It says, then disaster will fall.
Look at this guy. Trust Jesus. This man ain't Jesus, my man. You ride around with a sign. He think you're doing the work. You ride with a sign, somebody trust Jesus. You think you're doing the work, man. See, you don't know what the hell going on, man.
Hey, you ever seen them movies, them apocalyptic movies? Every time shit start hitting the fan, you see the poor man on the side of the road with the sign. Well, that's really us. That's not a real sign, man. You're the real sign of the end
These are real signs, right?
It says, then disaster will fall on them as suddenly as a pregnant woman's labor pains begin.
One thing too, like a guy like that, everybody just, you know, like this whole concept of being a prophet has been ridiculously glorified. People don't understand that the prophets died horrific deaths, man. You know, they were constantly under a overwhelming stress. They were seeing visions that was making them sick. You know, they had to have the courage and be bold as a lion to come out here and prophesy. And before all these people that already hated them in the first place, they didn't want to do that. You know, hey, Jonah tried to run from it. You know, but now a nigga gonna just hop on a bicycle, ride around with a sign, not even saying nothing, just a sign that says trust me. You think you're a prophet? Absolutely not, man. Okay? Right, it's a snare. Then people want to start calling upon Jesus. And you trust and call upon Jesus, and that day your ass really gonna die. Because you're calling upon a different God. You're not calling upon a God in the Bible, man. Okay?
And there will be no escape.
There will be no escape, man. You're not gonna be able to escape this destruction that's coming. And all hell really break loose out here, and it's complete buck wild out here, man. You know, these Edomites out here, bro, they got ammunition. They are armed to the teeth. Okay? And they hate you niggas, they hate you damn moles, they hate all of you, man. They gonna start mowing people down, man. They ain't gonna show favor to the person of old or the young. Okay? It's gonna be a barrage of bullets constantly flying over your head. People, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? And you're gonna be stuck. And then that day, we're gonna be laughing at you people, man. You know?
Hey, I don't know what the brother said. The man passed by the sign saying, trust JC. Okay, the scripture say, woe to you and all men shall speak well of you. Alright, people walking by the him probably say, yes and all. That's not it, man. You don't see people walking up to us clapping. You see people walking up to us, you know, glorifying us or anything, man. Because we're teaching the true purpose. Alright? We're telling you that, hey, whatever you're doing is you can keep doing it, you don't die. That's it, and that's the truth, man.
I got it. It says, Ecclesiastes chapter 5, verse 7, make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, YAHAWASHI.
Right, so don't keep delaying, man. I'm gonna take the Lord seriously one day. I'm gonna take the Lord, that day might not come. Okay? We're coming into a time where the Lord's about to start taking souls back to the spirit world in a mass number. You may wake up one day and you ain't going to sleep that night. If you do go to sleep, it's going to be in the spirit world. Okay? People for the past 4 days, man. Plane crashes, like, you know, just miscellaneous destruction is going on. Then it's going to be, pretty soon it's going to be full blown. My brother had a dream last night, right? About planes just crashing out of the sky like no tomorrow, man.
It was planes dropping out of the sky, and you had it where people were just running, you know, scared. They didn't know what to do, and then you had people going as far as cannibalism, man. You know, so the spirit on these people is gonna intensify, man.
These Americans, they don't fast. They don't go an hour without eating. So what's gonna happen when there's no food? Like people start eating each other. It's gonna be, you know, dog eat dog world out here, man. You know, women gonna be leaving their children. You know, people gonna be leaving their elders. You know, the grandma, the grandpa, the doctor.
Like that West Coast.
What's that movie? I saw a video. When I put it in the movie 28 Days Later. Yeah, I see that. It came out yet, but in the old one, remember when that dude was in the house with his wife and his kid? He was left there, running. Yeah, he left them. He was supposed to be out there to take care of his family survive. He left their ass in there. He running, and they looked out the window. And then you see the zombies coming in the room. You know? So these people out here, they have no idea what's coming. When it comes, lot of people going down, man. A lot of these people they don't know. Some people think they got 20 years, 30 years. You might not have 20 fucking days here, bro. Okay? Lord may call your spirit back tonight. Call your spirit back right now. If you see a plane in the sky, start moving out the way. And that's how it's going to be.
Stop packing your shit up.
Right.
When you go down, you're going to have telephone crashes. They cut these lights off. That's where it's going to get real, bro. That's where it's going to get real. They shut these lights off, man. Right?
Right.
Because these lights, they coming off. And that's when Esau will really get to snatch your shit up.
Hey, run it motherfuckers' houses and shit.
Yeah, and he really don't care if you're illegal immigrant or not. He just want an excuse to come down and get as many niggas as he can and get the fuck out of here.
That's just to get his money.
That's just gonna give him the
You
excuse.
see how these Edomites feel about you.
Yeah, he's right, get him. I don't have no remorse for you.
Karens and goddamn Carol's.
They don't give a damn about you, man.
I seen
Get them out of here.
an Edomite and a Jake dialogue on the news. He was like, how can some, and Jake was like, how can somebody be an illegal immigrant on their own land? Land that you stole, that and the Edomite said, oh, now you want to bring up history? Yeah, nigga, it's history, it's important. You're the real illegal immigrant. You didn't trade for this land, you didn't purchase this land.
But he knows this is not his land, so what he's doing is he's trying to keep this land that he stole.
And try to portray it as like he did it in a fair way. No, motherfucker, you came over, you slaughtered, you killed.
They'll tell you flat out. Yeah. You talk to the right
Edomite.
Yeah, well, it wasn't stolen, it was conquered.
You were conquered by a superior nation.
Right. That's what they tell you. So when the wars soup us up, we're gonna conquer you by superior nations. All right.
Right. Exactly.
Now they're trying to come for the so-called Native Indians as well. Talking about trying to call them illegal immigrants.
Well, hey, you want to hear something about the birthright citizenship? Birthright citizenship was originally created for the children of slaves.
Hey, can I ask y'all something?
Yeah, what's up?
Is there a basketball court around here?
How old are you?
Why do you assume that we know where the basketball court at?
I don't know. I just believe I've seen somebody shooting over there.
Are you gonna play basketball for Jesus? You know that's not his real name, right?
Yeah,
Well, his name is YAHAWASHI. But did you know that the Lord, according to the Bible, was a so-called black man?
I see Jesus.
You seen him?
Yeah.
Was he black? Then that wasn't him. No, buddy.
Changed my life.
He changed your life? How he changed your life?
He delivered me from being possessed.
You was possessed? So another demon possessed you from being possessed by a different demon? All that happened, brother, is you got possessed by a stronger demon, man.
I see Jesus in 1989.
You got, well, you look like you got possessed by a stronger demon, man.
He delivered me.
That demon got you riding around on a bike with a sign in your hand? Okay, we're gonna see. We're gonna see then. According to the Bible, he's a so-called black man. Demon, motherfucker, I got possessed. Jesus would save me from, no, that demon just leveled up on your ass, and another demon possessed you. He's possessed, bro. He got a hat on saying, I love Jesus. He got a sign saying, trust Jesus. He's lost, man. He got possessed by a stronger demon, man. That's why he riding around with a basketball. You know what the basketball court is? Just ride, you on the bike. Go look at that. The basketball court is right. You can see it from over here.
He wanted whatever it was.
Hey, do any of you black guys know where the basketball court is? You know he'll play no basketball. You know, but that guy's, hey, that right there was an example, man. He said, Jesus saved me. No, that wasn't the Lord of the Bible. You got possessed by a stronger demon, man. Okay? These Jesus freaks, they are possessed by demons, a stronger demon. Okay? Because the Lord of the Bible, his name wasn't Jesus. He wasn't a so-called white man. So who really possessed you? Who really saved you? Okay? Hey, when you deal with demons and demonic spirits, there's levels. The scriptures talk about legion. There's levels to demons. You got low-level demons, you got higher-level demons. Okay? You might get possessed. You see people that's out here bugged out, cutting themselves up, jumping in the fire. They're possessed by low-level demons. Then you got people that's out here really on some demonic shit. Those are they're just for higher level demons. And you people that's in between, talking about Jesus, you possessed by demons too.
The scripture says he took unto him 7 more spirits more wicked than himself. Which 7 is completion, so it can be 1,000, 3,000, 4,000.
Legion of demons.
Lord just send a fucking million demons on you.
And the fact that he said there was more wicked than himself, the first demon, that shows you that there's worse demons out there, man. And a demon can be so damn strong and deceitful that it can make you think that you really that the Lord is really dealing with you. You know? And this whole time it's just a demonic spirit got you out here riding around on a bike with a trust Jesus sign.
You're worshiping a demon. The demon that possessed you got you worshiping.
Right.
JC. And you didn't even realize that's the root.
Back to Ecclesiastes, on the Sirach, chapter 5, verse 7. Make no turn to the Lord YAHAWASHI.
Right. Don't keep delaying, man. You see, time is not of an essence. Okay? Your time is running short, man.
For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord YAHAWASHI come forth. And in thy security,
where you think you're secure, you're safe, nothing can happen, you know, I'm good.
Thou shalt be destroyed.
You're gonna be destroyed. Okay? And the Lord can destroy you in many different kind of ways, man. There was a show back in the day called 1,000 Ways to Die. The Lord got infinite ways to die, man. Okay, infinite ways he can take you out. Okay?
We have a whole council about it.
Hey, it was an article came out about a recall on potato chips. And they said it's the highest recall thing, whatever. And they said that the alert or the alarm was that it can cause death. So you can be eating a bag of potato chips and die. Milkshake. You had a 12-year-old girl that died drinking a milkshake. This is the valley of the shadow of death, man. She drinking a milkshake, and all of a sudden she in the spirit world.
Remember I sent you the coconut water?
Coconut water, the guy was
almond milk.
It was coconut water, and the guy was like throwing up like this. It was like
You guys are having a seizure.
It was projectile throw up. Yeah. Bro, you just eating and drinking and you dying out. Okay? People thinking the Lord for a joke. People think the Lord a joke, bro. The Lord can have your ass eat a potato chip and drop dead.
Damn.
You could be munching on some damn Frito-Lays and your ass laying up in a casket. Laying up in the morgue somewhere. That's gonna be your last lay. Up in the morgue somewhere, man. People think the Lord is playing. The Lord is not playing right now, man. And if it's happening like this, imagine as days come, weeks come, months come. Okay? Go ahead.
Impaired.
Even then shall evils increase. Sword, famine, pestilence, plague, death. Okay, because now these people are thinking they good. And Trump's in office. We good. I'm chilling. But the scriptures say even then, the victual will be so good, sheep upon earth, and even then shall evils increase. Okay, so you think you're good now, but now you're seeing plane crashes. Okay, more and more countries are jumping into this war. Okay, it's not getting any better. You thought something's going to save you? Well, this country's on a downward trend. Whether it was Kamala or Trump, this country is still going down. And that's prophecy.
Hey, so you can do to change that, man.
Hey, if you think about it, you know, this mug been going on downhill from 2000 or what was it, 19, man? Yeah. Really, it started spiking. That shit started happening with the that C-19, and shit has been getting worse and worse and worse, man.
People been dying suddenly.
Yeah.
Yeah. When Trump got in office, he also mentioned that next year is going to be America's 250th year anniversary. We know that most kingdoms don't go past 250, man. You know.
It says,
so this is the end of America, and you alive for it. Surprise! You alive for the fall of a kingdom, the fall of an empire, man. People always say, not in my lifetime. Yeah, that's comfort talk. That that's you trying to make yourself believe that, but yeah, in your lifetime. Okay.
Niggas say not another. They're gonna be for another million years. Nigga, if it was another million years, the Lord put you on earth for it. Right. So here you are today. You don't get it in this life.
Right.
It says, and perish in the day of vengeance.
Perish in the day of vengeance, man. So the day of the Lord's judgment and vengeance is upon us. And a lot of people are about to perish. Okay? There'll be more that's going to be destroyed than are going to be saved. Okay? Who got that in the GNT though?
This is Sirach.
And then we're going to go back to that.
This is Sirach chapter 5 and verse 5 in the GNT. It says, don't be so certain of the Lord's forgiveness that you go on committing one sin after another.
Yeah, because people think, oh, the Lord gonna forgive me, the Lord gonna forgive me, the Lord gonna forgive me. Remember the movie The Pursuit of Happiness? When he was giving that story about the guy that was praying for a boat to come save him? Oh no, he was praying that God was gonna save him. He was drifting out to sea, drowning. He said, don't worry, God's gonna save me. And what happened? The boat came. He said, no. He said, you need help? He said, no, I'm good. God's gonna save me. Another boat came. No, I'm good. God's gonna save me. Another boat came. No, I'm good. God's gonna save me. And then he died and went to heaven. And he said, what happened? He said, God, what happened? Why didn't you save me? He said, I sent you 3 big boats, you dummy. You know, I sent you 3 boats. So that was this is the Lord's boat right here. Okay, this is the ark. Okay, the Lord has got prophets out here telling you what's coming, so that you can, Lord willing, be saved. But a lot of people, they just walk by, they just don't, they're in their own little world. They don't see it. Okay, bring them back.
Scripture say the Lord speaketh to us here twice, but man perceive it not.
Right.
So you ain't gonna get it till you get destroyed. The Lord got us speaking on you, hey, more than twice.
And if a plane was to fall from the sky right now and kill 300 fucking kids, everybody gonna immediately start running and screaming and hollering, and they're gonna start coming over here. Hey, what's happening?
You know what it is, man? You know, you got Jake already think they're saved, bro.
Right. That's
Jake,
another delusion.
Yeah, that's a strong delusion, bro. That Jake already think they're saved, all right? Not knowing that the Lord can judge you right now. You know, the Lord can take you out of this place right now, take you right back to the spirit world, man. So Jake think that they're already saved because they went to church for 2 or 3 days and got baptized.
Right.
All right.
They think they're saved because they go to a building, a church, 3 times, 4 times a week.
Yeah, Jake will tell you that shit, man. Oh, you know, I got saved, you know, I got baptized, I'm saved now. But you still doing the same shit you was doing before you got baptized, man. Even worse.
Motherfucker got dipped into water, so like the got dipped in water and came back up with multiple more demons on him, man.
Oh, yeah, bro.
They talking about they pay their tithes. The pastor just got caught. And the party he used their tithes to buy, the information on my 15-year-old baby.
That's sick, man.
And they still go back to that motherfucker.
Still go to
Yes,
church.
that's the crazy part.
That's the crazy part. They'll still be in that same church.
Praise the Lord. That's my
pastor. Nobody pray for pastor. My pastor. Mostly they're praising their pastors, man.
Right.
You know, they're idolizing the pastor. That's how Jake is, man. So it goes on. It says, don't think that his mercy is so great that he will forgive your sins no matter how many they are. He does show mercy. He also showed his furious anger with sinners. Come back to the Lord quickly. Don't think that you can keep putting it off. His anger can come upon you suddenly, and you will die under his punishment.
And die under his punishment, man. The Lord is about to, he already is, but he's about to really start punishing the earth on another level. You know? What's that?
Yeah, that's crazy because the Lord is even, think about it, the Lord is even showing mercy to the people of the world. He takes care of them, they eat, they go to work, you know, the bills paid. Shit, even the homeless guy strung out on crack, you know. So the Lord is still holding back his anger. But see, once we enter into Jacob's trouble, that's when the Lord is going to pour out his fury, ultimately leading up to the ICBM nuclear missiles raining upon this place. Man. That's why the Lord and us have received this truth, and we have received mercy.
Right. Hey, that's why it said in there, as you mentioned, and that trouble was going to be trembling, what is it? Not a peace, but a fear. You know, paraphrasing. So you're going to see a lot of bodies continue to drop as the year goes on, man. And we just got out of January. You know, we were on 1 month in, and look all this that didn't happen so far. You still got what? How many? 11 more months to go? If that this place, if it has that.
Hey, read Gabar Yahweh's precept first.
This is a precept from the brother Gabar Yahweh.
Shalom, bro. Yahawah.
Shalom, Yahawah, Shemel, Shabrak.
Ezekiel chapter 2 and verse 5. And they, whether they will hear or whether they will forbear, for they are a rebellious house.
This is a rebellious people, a rebellious house. So whether they will hear or whether they will forbear, we're going to be out here anyways. Okay, tell it to you, whether you believe it or not. You know, Ripley's believe it or not, whether you believe it or not, man. Okay, go ahead.
For they are a rebellious house, yet shall know that there have been a prophet among them.
People don't know who the true prophet was in that day, man. It ain't going to be the guy over there playing fucking frisbee. It ain't the guy riding around on a bike with a sign saying, you trust Jesus, looking for a basketball court. Okay? This ain't no part-time job for us, man. This ain't something that we just do on Saturday. We doing this all throughout the week, man. Okay? All day, every day. You gotta really live this, man. Okay? It's really gotta be in your spirit.
This our lifestyle, man.
Right. And this everybody can't live this lifestyle, man. This is why the Lord said he's only coming for an elect. Okay? He ain't coming for all so-called blacks in the space. He ain't coming for everybody who call themselves an Israelite. He's coming for the elect. Okay? The elite of the elite.
You got another one.
Go ahead.
From the brother Gabar Ya'Allah, 2 Timothy chapter 4 and verse 2. Preach the word, be instant in season, out of season, reprove, rebuke, exhort.
Preach the word. Preach the word, man. What the fuck are people doing out here? You got grown-ass men that know this truth, they ain't preaching the word. You know? Scripture says, preach the word. Be instant. And you know how you eat instant noodles, which that shit is poisonous. Instant potatoes, instant, you know, oatmeal. You know, it's ready like that, you know? But that's how you supposed to be for this truth, man. Something pop off, okay, boom, I gotta go into that. You got all this shit happening all through the week, you ain't went into it. You gotta ask yourself, Scripture says, examine thyself whether thou be in the faith. You know? We are spiritual newscasters. If a plane fall out of the fucking sky, I'm gonna do a video on it. If a motherfucking plane crash into a helicopter, I'm gonna do a video on it. I ain't finna sit and say, oh, look at that, oh, okay. And go back to fucking off. No, this is about preaching the word, man. Scripture says the gospel must be preached into the whole world, and then shall the end come. If we want to get out of here, we got to help preach this gospel, man. All right? Go ahead, bring it back.
Even Esau got a slogan. The law department got a slogan that says, if you see something, say something. So if you've seen something and you ain't saying nothing, how you think the Lord looking at you?
Right. You ain't none of mine.
Right.
You seen that, right? And the Lord know you seen it.
That's what
He showed it to you. He showed it to you, and you just blew up. You know? A lot of times the Lord will show you stuff to inspire you to go into it. If you're a prophet, you're going to go into it. But if you see it, you know, that been ain't prophet.
Jeremiah said, I couldn't keep the words in my mouth.
Right.
You know, the word was like a fire in his tongue. It had to come out. That's because the Lord put the spirit on him, the spirit of fear, the spirit of prophesy. But then on you got to examine yourself, man.
And brothers don't always be in the spirit, in that spirit like that either, but you got to pray for the spirit.
Right.
Sometimes you like, oh, I'm not really feeling the spirit today. Well, you got to pray for the spirit. There's times where if I do a video, I'll pray YAHAWASHI, this lesson. You know? And then I start to listen, and this precepts start coming to my mind. You like the spirit just thrusting you, man.
Yeah. And if you ain't getting the spirit, ain't feeling the spirit come upon you, you really got to examine what you're doing.
Right.
Because Scripture say, wisdom with the spirit, the Holy Spirit of discipline and wisdom, flee from thoughts without understanding. Flee from a wicked mind. So if you got yourself in this world doing shit, things, you're not going to feel that spirit coming in. You're not going to be able to suck. You got to make the house habitable. All right? Nobody want to come into a house that's got rats, roaches, it's all dirty.
Yeah, you're going to try to get hell up out of there.
Yeah, that's the spirit.
You imagine. That's great. That's a beautiful point. That's a beautiful point he just said right there, bro. If you walk into a house and that shit smell like piss, shit, rats, you see roaches, and you ever see them videos on the house and it's full of roaches?
The hoarders.
Yeah, the hoarders. But you ever seen those houses that it'd be like guys that like farm roaches? It's like them big ass roaches. And they just like they cover every single part of the house. You're not stepping in the house.
Right.
So if you just a fucking nigga out here, guess what? The spirit ain't gonna step into you. The spirit gonna rather go to somebody who's, you know, trying. You know?
Clean in there.
Right.
So habitable. The Holy Spirit of wisdom is Sophia, like unto a woman. You take on a date, getting to know one another, you want to bring her back to the house, but you bed not made. You know,
House not
you
cool.
got roaches skydiving and eating food and shit.
Skydiving off the fridge.
Right.
Off the ceiling.
Running across the TV.
Just jumping in your cereal and shit.
Backing out in the sink water.
Right.
And the
Right.
fact that your house still like that means you have pleasure in it. That's the same as you having pleasure in your iniquities. What are you gonna do with you?
Lord, the scripture says, give him no rest until he restores Jerusalem.
And how is the Lord going to clean you? No. He going to clean you. He going to clean the elect through the word. But if nigga ain't of the elect, how you going to clean you, man? By fire. Fire is a cleansing agent, man. That's why the Lord said He going to send fire. First He sent water. That's another cleansing agent. But now He's going to send fire. That's another cleansing agent that He's going to send. That He's going to use. And this time it's going to burn you. Okay, if something is so contaminated that it can't be cleaned, you gotta burn it. You know, bring it back to its natural state. Okay, that's why you purifying, right? You know, like if you have a chunk of metal, in order to take out all the impurities out of that metal, you gotta what? You gotta burn it. You gotta set it on fire, and then it purifies, and you can put it back and put it back together and mold it to what it's supposed to be. You see?
Now it's gonna look nice and shiny.
Right.
It says, preach the word, 2 Timothy chapter 4 and verse 2, preach the word, be instant in season, out of season, reprove, rebuke, exhort with all long suffering and doctrine. The brother also dropped Wisdom of Solomon chapter 1 and verse 4, for into a malicious soul wisdom shall not enter.
Into a malicious soul, wisdom will not enter. So if you're just like a diabolical nigga. Hey, I was going to pick the brother up earlier, man. There was a nigga around the corner. This nigga had dreads, right? This nigga had dreads, bro. And you know how Jake be wearing a little cap with their dreads? Well, he had a cap on his dreads and shit was going up like this. Like Marge Simpson. You know?
Like the corn hair.
Yeah. It was just like, you know how Marge Simpson looked?
Yeah.
Imagine that, but it's a black ass nigga with some dreads, man. So the Lord can't deal with somebody like that, man. You know? You have strayed too far away. And the only way the Lord can deal with you is you got to start coming back towards Him.
Yeah, well, the scriptures say, Asa said to King David at a war, he said, the Lord will stay with you as long as you stay with him. And He will not forsake you as long as you don't forsake him first. So it always will start with you. You know what the scriptures say, the Lord ain't caused no man to be tempted. You were drawn away from your own lusts. So like, you were drawn away from your own lusts, man. Okay? So you can't say, well, the Lord took you to fall away. You were drawn away your own lust and tempted. The Lord said you can't, you got no dealings with a sinful man.
It says, Wisdom of Solomon chapter 1 and verse 4, for into a malicious soul wisdom shall not enter, nor dwell in the body that is subject unto sin.
Well, that means it ain't going to stay there. You can't expect the spirit to enter in and stay with you. I mean, that spirit going to give you that passion to do the work of the Lord. Right? So you're going to get up and I got to do something with the Lord. Right? But that's not going to enter into you. You ain't doing what you're supposed to be doing for the Lord. You ain't supping with the Lord. Lord, that's those type of guys the Lord said, right? Because He has no relationship with you. The spirit ain't got record of dwelling with you.
That was it.
This is Ephesians chapter 5 and verse 15. It says, so be careful how you live. Don't live like fools, but like those who are wise. Make the most of every opportunity in these evil days.
Make the most of every opportunity. Hey man, one thing I do, you know, I find when I get in the car, I find that I have free time. So to me, that's time to go and listen. All right? So make the most out of every opportunity. When you get an opportunity, do something for the Lord. Check in on a brother, send some prayers up. All right? Read, do some lessons. Something that's going to be considered putting towards the Lord, not what's on the side. It says the other day, my woman, I got into it with my woman. She told me you're obsessed with what you do for the Lord. I took it as a compliment. That's a trophy. I'm gonna wear it on my shirt.
How you supposed to be? Yeah. It says those that have a wife be as though you had none. So that's just why a lot of brothers don't have a woman because that they ain't sticking around. These women nowadays they want you to worship them. And we were created to worship YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI. So if you really a man of the Lord, 9 times out of 10, your damn woman ain't gonna stick around. Or y'all gonna be fucking beefing all the damn time. Okay.
It's a fight for your time. Everything in this world is fighting for your time.
And they're trying to pull you away from the Lord.
That's the greatest currency. You can't get it back.
That's the most important thing on this earth, besides this truth, is time. Because time is something that once it's gone, you don't get it back, man. You can get everything else back in this world except for time.
That's what I was about to say. It was, you know, the scripture goes into it. It says, don't live as fools, man. And you constantly see fools wasting their time on bullshit, man. You know, just hanging around, man.
Hanging around.
But you wise men, you would make the most of every opportunity to serve the Lord Yahawashi Yahawashi. Because you know, serving the Lord Yahawashi Yahawashi, that's going to please the Lord, man.
And you know what the Lord will do? You know what the Lord will do? He'll give you all type of opportunities.
Oh, yeah.
And a perfect example is that movie In Time. And he ran into this rich woman. He was poor, so he didn't have much time. But time was their currency. He ran into a rich woman who had ample time. And when she saw him running, she said, "I've never ran before." And he was like, "What do you mean?" He was like, "Because I have so much time, I don't need to run." But he had little time. The ones with little time were considered the poor people. So he was running everywhere. He was rushing. So I never had to run before. Brothers be rushing to work, man. We ain't got ample money. We got little money. You know.
I gotta appreciate the back the brothers up.
Hold on. Let me finish that up. And you break it down.
It says, make the most of every opportunity, and that's another thing. So like you know, you're gonna have these opportunities that the Lord's gonna, you know, give you, all right? And when the time will all hell break loose, and you didn't take time to make the most of those opportunities, you're gonna be thinking about all those opportunities you could have made, you know, the most of them to serve the Lord Yahawashi Yahawashi.
Right, because you're gonna think about all the times when you see when the sky is fucking red,
You're gonna think about all those opportunities.
you're gonna think about, I could have done more.
Yeah.
You're gonna think about all you did for the Lord. You're gonna know that, which we all can never do enough. But you're gonna think about how you could have did more. And if you ain't even doing the bare minimum,
And that's the type of spirit you do not want to be in, man.
especially in that day.
Yeah. Now, backing up that point, see, I did a lesson this week, you know, going to that, you know, the Lord gonna give you everything you give him. And I was meditating, like, you know, when you calling upon the Lord, like, you know, it's crazy because calling upon the Lord, you praying to the Lord to come through for you because you're in a straight situation. And it's like the Lord just let you sit in that shit for a little minute.
Yeah.
And then you start thinking about all the times you was waiting for the Lord. Whether you was late to camp, you told the Lord you was gonna do a video, or you told yourself you was gonna do a video, end up going to sleep, you know, see
Right.
distracted.
Imagine you tell some people gonna do a video, you know, the Lord get excited. Oh yeah, you gonna do
The spirit wait, all the angels
you know,
watching.
and yeah, let's go, we ready, yeah. And then you don't do it.
Right. Like, they gotta report that. So then you call the Lord, he letting that bitch ring for a little bit. He's still gonna pick up, but he letting that bitch ring. And so Harold knows what you. So you know what you like. Then you're like, damn, bro.
You start and you feel it too.
One thing you don't like is when you call somebody and they don't answer the fucking phone.
Especially the only person who can help you.
Right. Right. So that's
That's the laws of life, man.
literally.
You get back what you put out. And that's it.
Jamie calling their bank when it's time rent, and they don't be picking up. Or they when you get on the phone call and you sit on that bitch for an hour, and then that bitch just hang up.
Yeah. That's how you don't want to do that to you, especially when they got you in the FEMA camp. You know, got you in about to snip your nuts. Put you in the nut country, or you know,
Or motherfucker kicking your door, got your family at gunpoint, and he pulling on his pants about to pop your wife in front of you. You praying for the Lord to come in, need a miracle in that moment, not 2 days later. So how the fuck you going days without serving the whole BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI? You see? You ain't getting, that's why the elders and apostles been getting on brothers feet. What? Daily edification, man. That what that mean? The Lord is the Lord is raising the standard.
right.
Okay, all this bullshit, I just want to do the bare minimum and smile and I'm gonna be good. No, you're not gonna be great, okay? This ain't fucking Tony the Tiger. You're gonna be the fuck out of here, bro. The Lord about to start snipping niggas all this year. This year, the Lord gonna start snipping niggas, man. Like movie Squid Game. They put you through all these different tests and games you gotta play. And they start off with 500 people.
Yeah.
By the end, they go down to one person. That's what the Lord is doing right now. That's what the Lord doing, man. Okay?
And you see,
Most motherfuckers don't make it through the first game.
exactly. Niggas getting cut off now. How much more Jacob's trouble?
How much more they can trouble? How much more in the days lead up
The
to
real
Jacob's
test.
trouble?
Yeah, with the real test
Hey,
coming.
you know why most died in the first game? Because they thought this shit was a game.
They thought this shit was a game. Wow. Absolutely. Most people died. Watch that show, Squid Games, man. That's a spiritual ass show. But most people died in the beginning, the first game, because they still thought it was a game.
And what the dude said in there, he said, I played this game before.
Right.
You know, because he's been through all that before. He know what's going to happen.
Right.
They did it. All right, so they thought it was a game, and they was playing it like it was a game, but then when they realized people were actually dying, they're like, oh shit. You know, that's how it is with this truth. This is serious business. This is the Lord's business, man.
That's
Lord's
right.
gonna judge your ass, man.
Beautiful point. He said, then they realized people was actually dying.
Yeah.
If you got to equate all these things to the truth. You come in the truth, you thinking it's a game, then you realize people are actually dying. It's not literally, then spiritually. Nigga could have been right next to you. Next to that nigga's in the world. Bug the fuck out of his mind. You can't comprehend what's going on in this man's mind no more, man. Won't wrap around the tree. We had guys, oh man, show up. Nigga taking a picture with the sign, this very sign.
Damn. This very sign. You know what's crazy? It's either the Lord's gonna spiritually kill you and have you wait until those nuclear missiles, or Lord's just gonna judge your ass right then and there. You know, spiritually bug you out, bro. When you don't got the knowledge, you get plagued by a whole bunch of demons, all the way into those nukes, man. All right, you're suffering from them demons, man. All the way to those nukes, and then you eat a nuke. Right? Or you just the Lord wrap you around a tree.
Wrap you around a tree. This guy was out there. I think it was about to either start or we ended camp. Taking pictures. They go flip me up. They like this is a fucking game, bro. Get a picture. Hey, flip me up, bro. Take a picture of the sign. Niggas trying to play a prophet. What did the Lord do? Bring him over here. Walk him out, cast him out, wrap that nigga around a tree. On the news. On the news.
And it's garbage.
It's like phases, bro.
Yeah. You on the news.
That's serious, bro.
And that's YAHAWASHI. And that guy in particular, he said a lot of demonic shit to me, bro. He was real demon because I'm the one that, through the spirit of YAHAWASHI, I brought him the truth. So I became an enemy to him for bringing his ass the truth. And you this, you that, you a fuck. So hey, all right, cool. Lord, judge that nigga. Yeah, so be careful what you say about brothers as well too, man. Don't just say anything to brothers, man, because you mad or whatever, because you throwing a hissy bitchy fit. That's Lord come back and bite you in the ass for that shit, bro. I've seen that shit happen on many occasions in this truth. Guys go to I ain't finna go back and forth with you like I'm arguing with a man female. Nah, bro. So guess what? Eventually the Lord judges individuals, man. We've seen this, bro. And if you've been in the truth long enough, you're gonna see it too.
Hey,
family members, old friends talking shit. Oh, you nigga, y'all be out there. And then that nigga get judged. You know?
A lot of scriptures say listen to your spiritual leaders because they do this because they're looking out for your souls.
Right.
And they don't want to be done. You don't want them to do it grievously because that's not what they do.
And then also they already went through the shit.
And
you know, if they've been in this truth long enough, then the Lord's already tried them with many different situations where they had to get through the same shit you have to go through. You know?
You know, that brother looking out for you, man. Right? It's like, brothers, that the Lord is dealing with, you have a plot on them, man. The Lord says, offend not one of these little ones, man. All right? Because once you offend them, the Lord sees that he's offended. The Lord will judge your ass for that, bro. So you will probably come across one of the prophets. You will probably mock, scoff. Like the brother said, threaten the brother, then that brother sending curses upon you, or he don't even have to send curses upon you. The Lord's gonna deal with you, bro. All right? Because you messing with this brother, all right, and you disturbing this brother and offending, the man that he messed with, all right, the Lord's gonna destroy you, man.
That's why, the scripture says not to do evil for evil, man.
Man, that
because, at the end of the day, if you do something, all right, the spirit that's on the brother, he gonna do it in a righteous way, and you gonna only cause upon your own head, man. By you just being a nigga, you know what I'm saying? By you just doing some crazy shit. We're gonna take a humbling and your ass gonna be looking crazy.
That might have been your last warning.
Yeah.
That might have been the Lord. That might have been the Lord
Lord,
Last time talking to your dumb
I already
ass.
knew you wasn't gonna listen, but he's like, oh, I'm gonna give you this last word.
Right.
You know? But let me finish this scripture.
So that's why, in order to be fair, man.
Oh, they're gonna plane. They're gonna plane.
Oh,
It's a bird, it's a plane, it's a fucking plane. That's time we're coming into where you're gonna be scared to see a plane.
Alright, everybody gonna watch them as fly by.
You're gonna be scared to see a plane, bro. Imagine a plane start falling and you were right and it's been right over you. Trying to run. And you don't know how far you can run.
Right.
You just running. Just running. You know?
Coming down.
Go ahead.
it says, Ephesians 5 verse 16, make the most of every opportunity in these evil days.
Make the most of every opportunity, man.
Right now we're in the evil days, man. Right now we're in a time where the Lord can judge you at any moment.
Eat the potato chip.
Beginning of sorrow.
Drinking the milkshake.
You just see, yeah, bro. You just seen a plane crash and hit the ground. This is not the time to be playing, bro.
Hey, and you know, I did a video and I found the video as a clip, and the guy, he said, Allah Akbar, Allah Akbar.
Oh, yeah.
But you would think that that's in fucking, you know, Palestine somewhere. That's here in America. That was here in America, bro. So, you know.
And then you had the forest fire of Hollywood. Now, the Lord is really judging this place this year, man. This is the year of judgment, man. The Lord just sending judgments upon this place, bro.
Still creeping out.
Upon you niggas, man.
It's only February, man.
And it's only February.
It just got to February. We just got to February.
Like, what the
Yeah,
fuck?
bro.
February 1st, so
What's next?
what this month gonna bring?
Exactly.
You know?
So that's the thing, man. You know, we are in these evil days. This is what we're telling you playing before, man. Our Lord judging everybody right now. You do not
Hey.
want to be in that target.
You got motherfuckers that just showed up to Guantanamo Bay today. You know? Just walked into, you know, right.
Watch that movie, you guys watch that movie called Zero Dark 30? And it was basically showing how they basically was hunting down Bin Laden. And they had these terrorists somewhere in the middle of the fucking desert, you know, whooping his ass, waterboarding him. That's what a lot of you Jakes about to go through because you rejected this word, man.
Right. And put that in the chat.
Yeah, Zero Dark 30.
I got
I wanted to see the video last night where the dude was reporting. He said, man, it's like every time we turn our head, we get our ass beat by something new.
Oh, yeah.
So these people are starting to get worn down from these plagues, but it's only going to get worse and more frequent.
And the thing is, Jake's still confused on what's going on right now, man. That's not the spirit to be in, bro.
Really, they really just not paying any attention to it. You know, they sunk in that damn, you know, Babylon's juice, and they just completely gone by America's ways. So they're not really paying too much attention to it. It's gotta wait till the shit hit really like the C-19 for motherfuckers to start realizing you have motherfuckers still going to their oppressors for help. Like, how much more do you need to see before this big go up in flames? You know?
And you got Northern Kingdom that voted for Trump. They forgot, like they forgot when he was throwing paper towels at you. You know?
I was at my job, the other kid, they kept asking me questions about this shit. I'm looking like, they all happy, like, hey, what you say about y'all? Hey.
At my job, Northern Kingdom be proud when you go for Trump.
Yeah, about y'all. As far as getting up out of there, they had the shit face, man.
The Lord's pissed off with you by that. I ain't not looking at you. Not looking at the Lord got something doing.
Never trust our enemies.
You won't feel bad for you niggas, man.
That was Northern Kingdom Jake.
And you know why it's bad too? Because even if they're not getting deported, somebody in their family get deported.
Right.
So they're affected by it. You know?
He saw that gonna get to the point. He's gonna start looking at how many years you been in this motherfucker.
Right. He's considering that. He said everybody gonna have to prove who the fuck you is, man. You know? And you know, when you go into he talk about this birthright, since I did a video on him, he talk about this birthright citizenship. He said that was really created for the children of slaves. Meaning they made birthright citizenship a thing because when the slaves that came over here from overseas, from over the ocean, they came here, they weren't citizens. They were property. So when they had children, those children became property or citizens, so-called, which really means property of America. You was made in America. So that was for them to benefit getting those slaves. Now it's falling back on them because they got to say, okay, well, these people that's coming in here, you know, and we ain't bring them in here. You know what I'm saying? It's different from somebody that you bring in your country on the ship to somebody that's just coming in here and you don't want them here. So they gotta deal with us, but pretty soon they're gonna try to say, you know what, your ancestors were not from here anyways. You know? Esau gonna show his horns, bro.
Really?
And it's gonna come upon all you tribes. Okay? All you tribes, whether you Negro, Haitian, see Haitian getting deported, Dominican, Puerto Rican, Cuban. This man coming down with that hammer on you.
Shit, what's stopping him from saying you Negroes not real citizens?
Well, he already said it. Exactly.
Again,
That's what he already getting to.
Citizens, you were
But now he already saying that any of you niggas that's you know criminals and felons.
Yeah.
Yeah. We gonna deport your black ass too, man.
Yeah.
If you don't like what I'm doing, you can leave too.
Hey.
So now you have where Esau is gonna get all into that Edomite spirit.
Hey, and what's that gonna do? That it's already happening, but it's gonna give him more and hyped up with these other Edomites. You know, the lower level Edomites that be walking around with them marching and shit with the damn skull. I forgot what they call. But they be walking around with them Nazi flags and shit, man. Not them damn skullies. The skullies and shit. Well, they gonna skinheads, yeah. They gonna start getting more active, man. They gonna start getting more active. You know they voted for Trump.
That's why you seen that in the park. They were kind of
Yeah.
out there with their Ku Klux Klan fucking costumes on, man.
Showing that pride of theirs.
On the back of them trucks with their guns.
Mississippi just started.
Everybody start hunting you Jakes, bro.
They already giving them awards for $1,000 for violence and shit, man.
If it looks brown, put it down.
If it's brown, put it back. Come on, let's go to precinct.
The brother
Finish this off. It says Ephesians chapter 5 and verse 17 says, "Don't act thoughtlessly, but understand what the Lord wants you to do."
Right. Don't be acting thoughtlessly out here just, you know. People not thinking nowadays. They just doing whatever their flesh desires. You know? Don't be out here like that, bro. You gotta be conscious, consider everything. And everything you do, consider YAHAWASHI all day, every day. You got people that go a day without even thinking about YAHAWASHI, without praying to YAHAWASHI. What's to stop them from destroying you? You know?
Praying to him all day when Jacob trouble hit off me.
I got a precept. This is 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 1. This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come.
Perilous time is coming, man. Very, very dreadful times. We in these last days, man.
Bad time.
You know?
We're in those perilous times, bro.
Perilous times shall come. So it's only going to intensify from here on out. It's not going to slow down. We ain't in the time of it cooling down and then heating back up again. No, it's just going to heat up. Okay? This nigga Trump has been a week in office and people's lives have been changed already. Drastically. You know? First week. Yeah. It was hard getting through the first week. That's a lot of people, man. Imagine from here on out.
I got a quick
Hold on, it says 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 1. This know also in the last days perilous times shall come. For men shall be lovers of their own selves.
That's what they are. Everybody, they posted up, taking pictures, flicking up. It's all about themselves. You go on any people on Instagram, just gonna be a bunch of pictures of them.
Covetous.
In every angle. There's a lot of self-worship going on, man. These women, they'll sit on the fucking stage to show you their ass. Right. Look at me. It's a bunch of self-worship here, man. These people are full of themselves. Okay? So the Lord told us we will be in this time like this. You know? Go ahead.
It says, for men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous.
People, they can never have enough. They're greedy as hell. You know? Go ahead.
Boasters.
They're proud as hell. That guy was boasting about Jesus. He didn't know like according to the Bible. Then he said, what, nigga? Watch your fucking mouth. Might be your last time.
It says, Paul blasphemers. It says, disobedient to parents.
Disobedient to parents.
Unthankful and unholy.
These people are unthankful. They don't even thank the Lord every week. Get up here. So he needed it. But unthankful. These people. Look at them playing the first. These ain't praise the Lord today. You know. Hell no, man. These people they haven't even thought. They haven't even thought the Lord. He woke you up this morning. He still got, you know, breath in your lungs. He still got you in, you know, somewhat of a healthy condition.
And the scripture says they doth not consider it. So they, you know, our people don't consider it, man. They, you know, they go do, you know, daily walks in the park and setting up goddamn birthdays and celebrating, you know, Valentine's Day and all this shit, but they don't consider YAHAWASHI, man. You know, and they just continue in wickedness.
I mean, I don't know what it entails for sleep.
So you're gonna see more and more of our people, you know, indulge into these things, and when that day comes, you're gonna see the judgments that come from it, man. You know, which is gonna be terrifying. Gonna be terrifying to see. You know, because hey, like we're now telling you, hey, this will come. It says,
That's why it's best to just listen. That's why the Lord got us out here. So nobody got an excuse. The Lord got us out here that this gospel may be preached to all the nations. This is a token. The Lord is doing this for his sake, man. Okay? That his name may be glorified. This is something bigger than ourselves. That's why everybody out here, they just going about their day. Everybody out here, they just laugh. It's like we're not even here, bro. And that's good. Because when the Lord's in that judgment.
Well, if we're not here, it's just like people saying it's like we're not even here. I mean, that's the spirit of the Lord is not here. Because if we're here, the Lord is here. Scripture says, when 2 or 3 are gathered in my name, I am in the midst thereof. So this is the Lord, because we are the Lord. This is why the Lord got young brothers out here doing this. Because if we're out here, that means the Lord is out here. And Lord, imagine if the Lord was out here right now. Standing right here. If the Lord was standing right here, everybody knew that was the Lord. This park would be full fucking capacity times 10,000, 100 billion. Okay? People trying to get healed, people trying to do this, people trying to do that. Lord, they got questions. If the Lord was right here right now, but see, the thing about it is, the Lord is here. Because his men are here. 2 or 3 that are gathered in my name, I am in the midst thereof. So we standing right here preaching this gospel, telling you this word, but truth be told, the Lord is standing right here too. And in all the camps. The Lord is standing right there, and he's watching like, who gonna take heed? So he watching you walk past and wave your hand. It's like you're doing it to him. Because you're doing it to his men. The prophets are the mouthpiece of the Lord.
Yahawashi said, he that receiveth you receiveth me, and he that receiveth me receiveth him that sent me. So if you ultimately reject us, you're ultimately rejecting the Most High, Yahweh.
Right.
Now he got a bone to pick with you, man.
Right.
See?
Especially on Judgment Day.
Come on, bro. You don't talk that crazy. You ain't talking to us, nigga.
Right.
We just, because it ain't our message.
We're the ambassador.
Right.
We're an ambassador. You say an ambassador, you're speaking to that person in regards to that whole, whoever sent them.
Right. Like you go, like a king sends his messenger to another kingdom.
Right.
He tells him, hey, this is what the king, and he say, fuck off. That's what you just told the king. Right, you told the king, okay. Now it's not.
Or you kill a messenger.
Right.
That's all that war. And it's pretty much like as if you would have killed that king. And what that king do, you go to war with your ass.
Right.
So now the Lord is going to go to war with America.
About the messengers.
You denied the message.
About the king you just said if you kill the messenger, the king finna go to war with your ass. Off rip. It's automatic warfare. That's how it's gonna be for some of us. The Lord said that. He said, touch not my anointing and do my prophets no harm.
Well, if you deny or kill the messenger, then you pretty much deny the king and his message.
Break out precept.
Like the movie 300. You know, when the Persians came, what happened? He denied them. When he denied them, what happened? They went to war with them. And they said, league after league. Because their whole, at that point, it's war, so the whole goal is to destroy them. Right. You know, I try to be diplomatic. This is the Lord being diplomatic. Now it's time for destruction. Because either way, you're going to have to bow to a king, and whether it's willfully or being conquered.
And that's a sign of disrespect, man. You it's the disrespect. The disrespect, man. You know, they don't like that shit. When you disrespect them, man, so how much more for YAHAWASHI outside, man? You just disrespect everything. And then you gotta be presented like a hand being stretched out, and you just like, nah. Like Jake doing that, man. That's scary.
He says this, I seen it earlier, now we're not answering that. Because once that time comes, you know, that's when Jacob want to seek the Lord.
And that secret earlier when that time when Jacob trouble is in full swing, right in the beginning, just when
Please.
yeah, we're gonna try to seek the Lord early.
Start chasing you down.
But you still got a lot to go through. This is the beginning, baby. Hold on, no, look, nah, don't call for help. Nah, you got all this time. So now, as soon as the persecution, the hell comes, now you want to, you're like, no.
That's when I laugh for the calamity.
You get every 30 lashes, you want to apologize on the first lash.
That's before the first one.
I'm sorry, why you do it again?
You want to stop after the first lash. Yeah. You're with your parents. Your parents whoop your ass. Your father come home, pull that belt out of your ass. Our days do that. You go to how many licks I got? You got 20 licks. You got 25. You got 50 licks. And I remember one time. Hey, one time, I got my ass beat, bro. My dad was a bodybuilder, bro. One time I got my ass beat, bro, and we said, how many licks we gonna get? He said, until I get tired. And you know what? We got our ass whooped that whole night till the sun came up the next day. Okay? Until the sun came up. I seen people I was going to school with pass them by the house. You know? So if the Lord chastised us with our fathers, how much more the Father of spirits?
Exactly.
The Lord is it's the same relationship. Okay? Somebody grab that scripture, by the way. Yeah.
Brother got a precept too.
Go ahead. Hold on. Look at what you got. Come on, let's go.
I got precept.
This is Hebrews 12:9. Furthermore, we have had fathers of our flesh, which corrected us.
Right, we have fathers in this flesh, and they corrected us. You know, that's how you went off. You know, and then brothers now becoming fathers. You know, so you see your child growing up, and they go off. You gotta correct them. Okay, now don't do that. Don't act like that. You know, you got a child. The child looking at you like, that's how we gonna be with the Lord, man. I see that in my own child. I cuss his ass out. That's how you supposed to be with the Lord, man. But you gonna be corrected. Because you gonna go off and you gotta be corrected, man. Bring it back.
It says, furthermore, we have had fathers of our flesh, which corrected us.
Right.
And we gave them reverence.
Gave them reverence, you know? Because if your parents didn't correct you, you be out here, your parents didn't tell you to come in the house before the street lights come on. Guess what's gonna happen? Well, if they don't make it in time for you to get your ass whooped, you gonna make it on the fucking milk, on the damn milk box, man. There's a reason why they told you to be in the house at a certain time. Because it's not good for you, it's dangerous for you to be out there past the lights off. So if you out there past, somebody gonna snatch your ass up, that's why they telling you that. So you think, damn, boy, you know, if my parents didn't teach me and show me, I wouldn't be here. Your parents tell you don't play in the street. Why are they telling you that? Is it because they don't like you? Is it for your instruction? No, it's for your betterment. Okay, you're being corrected for a purpose, you know, for a reason, so you can live. So the Lord is doing that with us, with these people right now. He's correcting you so that you can live. Say, don't eat pork, it's gonna give you cancer. That's gonna give you this, it's gonna give you that. You know? If your parents tell you don't go play in the street, and you go play in the street, if they don't whoop your ass in time, guess who's gonna whoop your ass? A vehicle. You see? And your parents don't hit nowhere near as hard as a damn Mack truck can. So you got to take heed to those first corrections, man. And people who too grown to listen to their parents or listen to the prophets, what happens? It's death.
Hey, well, if I may ask,
that Mack truck hit you, you know, which is the Lord who whooping your ass. If you can't listen, as I believe Elder Apostle Lamar said, When words can't teach, adversity will. So if you can't learn from these words that's been told to you, you're gonna learn the hard way. It's like say, the easy way, or you can do this the hard way. The Lord is giving you the easy way right now, man. You don't want to learn it on the other side of a nuke. You don't want to learn on the other side of a damn machine gun. On the other side of a damn pestilence, a disease. You don't want to learn on the other side of famine. But you're going to learn. Go ahead.
If I may add right quick.
Hold on. Go ahead, bro.
Said, shall we not much rather be in subjection unto the Father of spirits and live?
And live. Shall we not much more be in subjection? So we got to be in subjection, man. The brother Shafar was going to in the class last night. You got the Lord, which I come from, what's that movie? With Benny Siegel.
They live.
Nah, it's They Live.
No, not They Live.
Benny
Siegel, the rapper?
Yeah. That's where the whole term get down and lay down come from. I forgot what it was called.
Talking about Paid in Full?
Paid in Full. No, it's not Paid in Full.
Not Paid in Full?
It's not Paid in Full. Benny Siegel ain't in Paid in Full. Whatever though. But the point is, get down and lay down, okay? Get down and lay down. You're going to have to either get down on this truth or the Lord going to lay you down. So be subjected to the Lord, get down so you can live, or you're going to lay down, you're going to die. You know? That's the time that we're in right now. The Lord is about to start destroying people on a whole other level. And you had every opportunity to repent, you had every opportunity to get right, and people take it for granted. State property.
He got swallowed by the big fish. If he didn't decide within himself that he's gonna get down with what the Lord told him to get down with, he would have never made it out of the right fish.
He was gonna be digested.
Yep, exactly.
The reason the Lord put him in that fish because he was going to listen afterwards.
Right.
He was a prophet, but the Lord made him an example.
Right.
How it will be done.
Right. But on a minuscule level, when Jordan was in that fish, he know that he had to do something to get out of the belly of that fish. So he had to get down. If I don't get this fish, I'm gonna die. Because what happens? That fish will digest you. You get the stomach acid, and that's what you done. So if you survive inside the fish, you gotta do whatever you can to get outside of the fish before ultimately you die in that fish. That's the Lord. That's where you go right now. You getting a warning right now.
The Lord made him fast.
He was in there for 3 days.
He had to fast. That's offensive. The Lord made him repent. I got there, my will.
Damn, that's crazy because you had that situation, touching on this point, with that girl, that Eve, man, that got hit by that truck. Her parent warned her, and what happened to her? She got left as an example of disobedience.
Her mom told her, learn from my daughter. Okay? I told her to go out there and learn from my daughter. Listen to your parents.
She really got left flatline, man.
Stretched out.
The Lord hated disrespectful little nigga.
So she was stretched out, man. Like that was a horrific judgment, man. Yeah, she probably got hit, folded up, and she was laid there for like 5 seconds, but it felt like eternity. And then you can start having a panic. I'm about down.
Last thing you thought about Mama said.
What her mama told her.
For what?
You just thought about her family. Whole life after I saw her mom told her to go out and she snuck out. I ain't supposed to be out here.
Damn.
I ain't even supposed to be out here tonight.
What's my mama gonna think about this?
And then she gonna know I should listen to my mom. So that's what the Lord these are just examples of how the Lord is working right now. So when that time comes, that's it. That's it. All right? Okay?
Yeah. The book of,
Hey, y'all got a piece of it. What you got?
it's the book of Ezekiel, chapter 3, verse 16. In the NLT, after 7 days, the Lord gave me a message. He said, Son of man, I have appointed you as a watchman for Israel. Whenever you receive a message from me, warn people immediately.
That's what we have to do. That's what we did. Warn people immediately. We ain't straddled the fence. A lot of brothers heard this word. We took off. Like, hey, Me personally, I got up, I was going out there with no garment on. Though I wasn't doing it properly, it was the urgency of I didn't do what the Lord said to do.
Because you felt the call.
Because you felt the urgency of that message.
Fear.
That fear. Hey, because like that reminded me of when you know, YAHAWASHI came across the disciples. He said, "Follow me." And he said he straight with their nets. They didn't say, "Lord, I gotta do this." You gotta get up and do it, bro. You don't got time to bullshit.
Bring it back, says, "Son of man, I have appointed you."
I have appointed you. So the Lord ain't call your cousin. He ain't call your uncle. You see? The Lord told you to get your ass up and go out there and recruit the people. Okay?
And if he's appointed you, that means that there is no, but I want to do this, I'm going to do what he said.
This is why you were created.
Right. This is your creator telling you why you were created. Telling you to do what you were created for. You don't get to do it when we do what you want to do after that.
Right. Son of man, I have appointed you as a watchman for Israel.
A watchman. So your office is to watch. Watch for the prophecies that's going to come to pass and give a report. You got to constantly watch. You got to be watching until we get the hell up out of here.
And we're spiritual newscasters.
Right.
Spiritual newscasters. It's our job. And if you see something, say something. That's what the Lord told us to do in the spirit. You know? To what? Warn the sheep.
Whenever you receive a message from me, warn people immediately.
Immediately. So don't bullshit. That's why I brought it in early in the beginning. When you seen the plane crash, people walking all through there looking at what happened. People going through there just finding what happened. So you can, okay, boom, let me do a video and put this story and tell people what really happened. That was judging the look, and then they're gonna work for it. But if you see a news article come up or something pop off and you don't say nothing, you're not warning them immediately. You think, oh, I'll do later. You know, you bitch, you never get to it, and then now you ain't did shit for the Lord. But what we read out earlier, the Lord gave you an opportunity. You see, every time something comes up, every time, you know, I took that brother when I was looking at the chat the other day. I said I found a galore of video topics in the group chat. Those are opportunities. Those are nothing but opportunities to do and serve YAHAWASHI. You know? Now it's like everything you see is the Lord giving you an opportunity to glorify Him. That's what it's about. That's our purpose here on this earth, man. To glorify YAHAWASHI. If you ain't doing that, nothing else is going to pan out. Go ahead.
If I warn the wicked, saying you are under the penalty of death, but you fail to deliver the warning,
so you are under the penalty of death. You understand what that means? That means you can be penalized by death if you don't change something. If you don't take heed to something, that's probably you about to die. The Lord said, if I warn you to warn them and you don't tell them, then He looking at you like, yo, what the hell? Now I gotta kill him and I gotta kill you. Go ahead.
They will die in their sins, and I will hold you responsible for their death.
Yeah, the Lord will hold you responsible, man. My brother's got channel. You got people on your channel that's looking to get warned. They're looking to get warned. And if they don't get warned, then guess what? They gonna die. But because you didn't warn them, you gonna die. Your blood gonna be at their hands. People don't understand that yet. Like you said earlier, they think this shit is a game. They think this is a game, man. They think this was just about doing a video and going back doing what I was doing. This is a lifestyle, man. This is the spirit that we got to be in 24/7. That's right. This is all.
Creator of all things is called.
Right.
We ain't talking about that they did. We ain't talking about the president. We're talking about He who created the president. King of the earth, King of kings. He created all things that the Lord
Damn.
what that really is a lack of faith. Lollygagging because you can't see it.
And a lack of fear.
A lack of fear.
If your parents say you do something, you don't do it, you're like, so lack of faith, a lack of respect, and a lack of fear.
But if the boss tells you to do it,
Yes, sir.
you want it. Well, yes, sir, boss man. Because we can see him. So he's all right.
And you know what he has the power to do. Yeah. Take your job. Y'all ass gonna be eating ketchup packets, man. Before y'all be on the streets. So you know what come with that. So if you really truly believe and understood what YAHAWASHI is saying was coming with this, then you will be on fire, man. I always tell the brothers, hey, I had, we were talking about it the other day. If every brother got $100 for doing a video, it's really where we're getting our reward in the heavens. Our treasures are in heaven. If every brother got $100 for doing a video, going to camp, fast, you know what I'm saying? But just let's just say videos, right? If every time you did a video, you got $100, you know how fire Jake would be? Jake would be millionaires, bro. See, so really, you brothers that are on fire, you'll be really millionaires in the spirit. You'll be bazillionaires because you're getting a reward for the works. Scripture says, the Lord is not unrighteous to forget your works and labors of love. There's a reward for that. So for anybody who ain't doing the work, guess what? You're missing that reward. You're missing out.
Your bank account of mercy is getting low. You do these videos as charity. Scripture says charity covers the multitude of sins. That video you did, could have just saved your life. The Lord probably ready to bring the hammer on you. So I'm gonna have mercy on you. But the guardian angel wants to be Lord, he just called the brother, Lord. He just gave the brother, a couple bucks. Something, just being active in the body is keeping us alive. You're not doing that, but there's no point in us being alive.
Right. Hey, hold on. You said that's charity, right? Well, that's charity to YAHAWASHI, and that's charity to the people who you're doing it unto. And the scripture says, if you these things, if you done them unto the weakest of your brother, you done it unto you. So that's really charity, not only to these individuals, that you're speaking to, dealing with, these brothers and sisters that you're dealing with, they're speaking to, but also to the Lord. That's right. See? That's why it's so important, man. And charity do what? Takes away a multitude of sins. We all got a multitude of sins that we need to be, that we want to take from us. That we want to forgive us of. That's the way, we should have been put to death for. Right. But the Lord said, what? You know what? I'm going to take it away. So if you ain't doing that, then you're not going to see it taken away. You know what I'm saying? Just piling up. Not the Lord, okay. Now it's becoming iniquity. And I gotta, there's nothing.
It's not that he wants to.
Got to. It's like your boss, if you do some shit at the job, no matter how much they like you, gotta fire you, man.
You got a policy.
I'm sorry, man. It's a policy. They start saying that shit all the time. It's against our policy. That's a policy, man. So if it's against the policy of YAHAWASHI, you gotta get rid of it. Yeah. This is why there's a certain standard in doing this, man.
What happens if they don't do it? They tarnish their name.
Right.
So if the Lord don't do it, it's going to tarnish his name. He play with his name.
Yeah. The Lord don't play by his name. The Lord don't play by his name, man.
Right. I wanted to say this brother had a personal testimony himself when he was in a life situation. And he was delivered by one of his videos. He grabbed his phone and went through his YouTube and saw one of his videos with one of his works, charity. Pulled it up and said, what's that lady calling on? Y'all wish me no shot. I love you, man. It's not a hard thing, man. It's very simple.
Well, the scripture says it's a stumbling block into the wicked.
Yeah, playing to the holy.
You grab the picture. You grab on the NLT. Stumbling block into the wicked. You guys have two now.
It says, if you warn them and they refuse to repent and keep on sinning, they will die in their sins.
They will die in their sins. Even niggas just don't die. Okay, but what?
But you will have saved yourself.
Yeah, you're going to have saved yourself, man. So, yeah, you do your shows and you might get 2 views on that motherfucker. It's all right. You warn them. The Lord see them. And you will have saved yourself. That's the whole point. So we want to be saved. And all hell break loose and nukes is coming. Impending doom is coming. If somebody shoots a bullet at you, all you thinking about is, am I gonna be saved? You can't think about my mama, my grandma, my little cousin, Ray. No. All you can think about is, am I gonna be saved? And that's the time we're coming in right now. Because you have to consider in that day when that destruction comes, is the Lord gonna save you? Okay?
It says, they will die in their sins, but you will be saved yourself because you obeyed me.
So that's the whole point. We got to obey the YAHAWASHI. And those of you that's not obeying the YAHAWASHI, you will receive the reward of the disobedient. You will receive the reward of the disobedient, man. All right? And that's not going to be something that you want. That's not going to be a good reward.
It says,
but there is going to be a good reward to those that obey.
That's right.
See?
If righteous people turn away from their righteous behavior and ignore the obstacles I put in their way, brothers warning you, brothers correcting you, brothers coming to you saying, hey, stop doing stupid shit, do this the right way. Those are the obstacles the Lord is putting in your way.
Right. Because really, when you're going off, you're going down the wrong way. You're going the wrong path. And the Lord put obstacles in that way that's going to stop you going down the wrong path. It's like if you're riding on the road and you're going the wrong way, it's going to be signs that say the wrong way. You're going the wrong way. You're going the wrong way. But if you keep going, your ass is going to die. And so you don't keep working. You might kill a whole family. Crash into a car and, 10 other cars crash behind it, man. So that's what happens when somebody's going off and they're not being corrected. It's just going to cause destruction. Go ahead.
If righteous people turn away from their righteous behavior and ignore the obstacles I put in their way, they will die. And if you do not warn them, they will die in their sins. None of their righteous acts will be remembered, and I will hold you responsible for their deaths.
Lord will hold you responsible, bro. That's the last thing you want. This is why the Lord gave you something. If somebody gives, if somebody's drowning, for example, somebody gives you a life, what's the little, life jacket or,
that little floating thing.
Donut.
Yeah, a lifesaver, and that person don't bring it to you, then if they die, it's on you.
You let them die.
Right. You killed them.
Yeah.
You killed them.
You got a hand in that death.
Right. You're a murderer now. So that's how bad things are gonna get if you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. If you got a lifeguard on duty and somebody's out drowning, he see him and just turn his head and they die, then it's your fault. You're part of the water because you weren't doing your job. So that's what we all gotta be able to be on our point doing our job, man. This ain't a thing about whether I feel like it or not. It's a thing of doing it. That's it.
That's something that goes on the line always, It's not about how you feel, it's about what needs to be done.
Right.
And sometimes you ain't gonna feel like doing shit. The flesh, you be in the flesh wanna relax all the time, but now it's not the time to relax. You gotta move with that urgency, especially when it comes to the work. Being active in the body, don't be a fucking bystander, bro. Be active. Pick up a shovel or something.
No. That comes with that comes with discipline, because it's truth, man. It's gonna teach you discipline, man. You're gonna start to have your characteristics of applying the scriptures and everything. It's gonna start to mold you within that discipline, what you have to do. So in that sense, knowing the time we're in, you're gonna do what you gotta do. To the best of your ability, and the Lord's going to be the one to reward you for that.
If you warn them and they refuse to repent, verse 21. But if you warn righteous people not to sin and they listen to you and do not sin, they will live and you will have saved yourself too. So it may hurt you, you may be tired of others coming at you or correcting you. It may piss you off or whatever. Alright? But at the end of the day, shit, we gotta do what we gotta do, man. We're going to be held accountable too. So, and it'll behoove you to listen to the brother that's speaking to you, or listen to your prophets, and the nearest chief place of concourse. It'll behoove you to listen to them, because the Lord has sent them to warn you from death. Otherwise, if you don't listen to them, then you don't get what you was looking for. The Lord telling you He's going to kill you.
That's all he's saying. I'm finna kill you. Listen, nigga.
Shit.
That's the this is your last warning. I'm about to kill you. I sent my messenger to offer you mercy.
Right. But because they don't believe, they get killed anyway. It's the same thing as if some man got a gun to you and he tell you to do this or that. You're gonna do it because you see that gun.
You got the mercy law.
You can't see the Lord, so it's a lot bigger than a gun.
That's what you got spirits for vengeance for.
Yeah.
You know, you don't even know a death angel on your neck until your ass into a damn sip out, man. You know, and then your life flashes before your eyes before you know it. Now you know everything that came to your attention before time. You know, now
all the signs, all the warnings.
Now you know why it was brought to your attention.
And you never see it coming. Just going about your day as the normal routine. Death.
Smoking your weed up and got down.
Being a nigga, come in the grocery.
All that shit. And then fuck around and your ass, there it is. Take hot box, start spraying your ass up. You little niggas, man.
Me and a partner did a video on that this week.
Yeah, man.
A nigga named D1 basketball player, athlete. This is such a good kid. He's such a good kid. He was a fucking murderer, bro. A complete degenerate, rapping in the music video with a Joker mask on. Laura caught that nigga on the way to school.
In front of his mama.
In front of his mama, bro. You got beat down? Yeah.
They walked his ass down.
He had so many bodies he can only count them with 2 hands. Okay? So what happened? The Lord took him out, man. The Lord took him out. Lord dropped him, man, and he ain't see it coming. Okay? So that's what the Lord's about to do to people on another level, man. He's about to start taking people to the spirit world. Alright? And he said he's going to start with his house first. So if you came into this truth and you guys have fell out, you guys is getting weak, you guys is giving up, throwing them sound like we all in our catching hell. You know?
This is Romans chapter 12, verse 1. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercy of YAHAWASHI, that you present your bodies a living sacrifice.
Right, we present our bodies a living sacrifice. We don't, our bodies are not our own. Lord can take your body, take your spirit out your body any day. He can decide, you know what? Kill that nigga. So send the spirit back up there. Now your body can't just do what you want to do with that body no more, man. Whether it's, you know what Jake do for pleasure, man. You know, committing adultery, you know, smoking, gang, whatever the fuck niggas do to have fun or whatever nowadays. That's all. The Lord didn't give you a body to eat pork with it. You know?
It's the same thing as a rich man giving you some money to go flip it.
And you just wasting the money?
Right.
It says, I'll read it from the top. Romans chapter 12, verse 1. I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercy of YAHAWASHI, that you present your bodies a living sacrifice.
Right, you gotta present your body a living sacrifice. Now that's not what everybody would do. Everybody ain't gonna sacrifice their body or their time. Okay? The only people that's gonna be able to do that is the Lord. Everybody else, what they doing? They always running on the front. It's all about what? Time is money. Time is money. Do you think we getting direct deposit for coming out here doing this? You know, absolutely not, man. But we are getting a spiritual deposit every single time. Right, but the average nigga can't see that.
It's all through faith, bro.
What's that scripture? If I told you spiritual things,
if I tell you earthly things,
grab that. Because this is like Jake, they can't comprehend, man. You know, okay.
Again, it says, holy, acceptable unto YAHAWASHI, which is your reasonable service. So our reasonable service is what? To serve YAHAWASHI. You know, to present our bodies a living sacrifice. So every day you wake up and you breathe and you got air in your lungs, our job is to serve YAHAWASHI. To do what we can to the best of our ability, okay, to serve him, man.
You want salvation, right?
Right.
You want those immortal bodies, those spiritual powers.
You want all those, you want the reward.
You want the reward, right?
Right.
So, you gotta put the work in for it, bro.
Right.
Scripture says, the soul of the sluggard, you know, they desire but have nothing. Right? So, you know, you just sitting on your ass all day, you want all these things, you desire it, but you have nothing. Right? The Lord don't, you know, give you any wisdom or understanding or knowledge. The Lord don't, you know, allow you to grow because you don't do anything for Him, man. The Lord don't give you the opportunity of growth if you're not even doing anything for Him.
With the opportunities you have.
With the opportunities you have, you know.
Yeah.
So you desire all these things, but you know, you ain't gonna have nothing, man. You know, you also gonna be under tribute to the ones that was doing the work, the ones that was being diligent. You're like, damn, bro, I had a chance to do this, all right? And I watch these brothers, you know, labor and be diligent and do all, you know, do the lessons, tend to the ministry, you know, and look at his position, you know. The Lord, you know, really have exalted this man, all right? And I could have been like that.
Yeah,
It's gonna be a great gift, man.
Like, you start something with someone, you watch the progress you made, and you look back, you're not making any progress. You know, and you going to the gym, your body on point, you're not as motivated, but you stop. You stop. It's the same thing with this truth and everybody that we around. Like, we showing our diligence. From the moment your brothers came into the truth, and you told people, and you confessed that testimony of YAHAWASHI, you're still going.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, this nigga in the world, he partying, he flicking up, this nigga drinking, he come in adultery, he's smoking still,
Selling drugs.
body just decaying on him. For us, look at us, we're still holding fast in that testimony, bro.
And everybody that you told, they're gonna hold you to it. Okay, they're gonna be checking in. Is he still doing what he said he was doing?
Yeah.
And if you ain't doing it, they gonna mock your ass.
They waiting for you to not do it.
Right.
They waiting for you to stop doing it.
Definitely.
You said they're gonna mock you. They're gonna be mocking the Lord because you were so all about the Lord, and all of a sudden, see, nigga, I knew that wasn't true.
And they tarnish his name.
Right.
Lord don't play about his name. He
So
gonna
he said it's not
Israel,
mocking.
man.
So he's gonna kill you and the ass.
That's right.
It says,
And maybe had you endured, they could have turned around and repented, and they could have been saved with you, or saved, you know, through you, man. You know, but
They ready to,
right.
any little thing you do, they ready to correct. That's what scripture says, give no offense.
Right.
That the ministry cannot be blamed. I was talking to a Jake, I told the truth to years ago. He's like, I thought, you know, whatever God you believe, you couldn't cut your hair. Where the fuck you got that from? But it's the principle, they trying to catch you with something.
Right. They're
They're trying to find something on you to like, you feel me?
That's what happened to me one time, bro. You know, some girl that walked past here at camp, man. You know, she went to my school like months later. I guess we was, you know, getting on her about smoking. Months later, she asked me, like, hey, so do you smoke? I guess they can, you know, like she's gonna catch me up. I said, nah, bro. You know, I never smoked before. You know what I'm saying? She's like, oh, okay. Like she's, you know, she tried to prove a point, but the point wasn't proven, man. You know, so you gotta live. This is a lifestyle you must live, man, because these niggas out here is always trying to catch you up, man. All right, and if you're not living the right lifestyle according to the Lord YAHAWASHI, they'll catch you up. And then they go look at the ministry, blame the ministry.
How can they take the Lord serious? They can't even take your.
They can't even take your ass serious.
You represent the Lord, but you out here being a fucking nigga.
Living two lives.
Doing Lord knows what. West bubble fucks. They looking at, hold on, like they looking at the ministry like, this is you. They gonna look at everybody like they look at you.
You're only as strong as your weakest link.
Bro,
That's why they say, I heard about you Israelites.
right.
Yeah,
Because they see some
they
nigga,
all of us together.
see some nigga in ISUPK. But you said something powerful though, that you said, bro, they're strong as our weakest link. And I remember I was at my old job a few years ago, and I was asking this individual, I was like, hey man, you know, how much y'all job paying on your hiring? Oh yeah, bro, we're always hiring. We're always looking to get rid of our weakest link. So that was very heavy. So we're always looking to get rid of our weakest link.
Man, that's how the spirit is. It's the Lord. That's why you see guys fall out. The Lord said, we just think, get rid of them.
It's like the Viltrumites,
Right.
and you're all fighting, you know, to only bring the best of the nation.
To make the nation stronger. So, right. Because the Lord, he don't want no weak ass army, man.
Exactly.
This ain't his EI, it's EI. The Lord don't want no EI, man. This is everybody's included. So why he only dealing with a remnant of people, and then even a remnant in those remnant of people. Okay?
Only the best of the best of the
Only
nation.
the best of the best of the best of the best of the best.
That's the great and bold.
And that's why the labor in this walk is continuing to get more and more emotional, more work. Right? Because the ones that get stronger and stronger. Exactly. Because the weakest link is not going to be able to keep up with that, man. So brother's going to keep growing. Right. That brother going to stay at that spot. He going to be keep getting terrorized by them demons and shit.
Well, he going to fold. It's like this Squid Game. If you can't make it past the first game, damn sure make it past the second game. You know? So, and it's obstacles we got to get through in order to get to exactly.
Different tribes.
So by the end of all this, man,
you're going to come out as pure gold.
And ain't nobody, and it's going to be rarely anybody around.
You always like to bring that out.
What?
When the Son of Man coming, shall he find faith on the earth? Because there's going to be so much that. That's why you gotta just something I like to apply to my daily life is that you gotta get used to suffering things out. You gotta get used to suffering and going through these different trials that the Lord is bringing you through without breaking.
Right.
See, because if you already getting fucking faint-hearted and shit, I can't do this shit. You gotta toughen up, nigga. Right. They ain't even get hard yet.
Fuck up. That's it. Jake can tell you that shit in the world. Hey, man, fuck up, man. How you gonna take your shit? Ain't you a man? Ain't you a man? That's what the Lord is saying, man. That's why the scripture said, let no man take your crown. Exactly. How you gonna take your shit? Ain't you a man? Look, just a man of the Lord, man. Ain't you? That's how the Lord looking at you, man. Ain't no special.
Hey, if you ever, you watch Solo Level in the beginning of that show, you have the main character. He was the weakest link, so he would always be carrying all the little extra shit. He always be in the back, all right, and just be around. And like, man, just carry the extra belongings that we have. All right, that's how it is. Make yourself useful. Yeah, just make yourself useful for something, man. All right, and even with that, Jake only make yourself useful with that, so that the Lord, sift like your life.
And everybody not gonna be, you're not gonna be on the same level as the brother next to you. But the point is that you make the most of what the Lord gave to you. Because Scripture says the Lord gave some 20-fold, some 50-fold. What are you doing with your money? All right? What are you doing with your talent? Are you a good teacher? Teach. You can exhort. You have the gift of discipline, be disciplined. So you have the gift of leadership, be a good leader. Because that's what the Lord is going to require from you. Okay? The Lord requires, you got to figure out what the Lord requires from you, man. Each and every one of us is something the Lord requires from us. That's why He called us. What are you bringing to the table? What are you bringing to the body? This is the feast of the Lord. You have no gifts. The feast of the Lord, you have to bring something to the feast. The food ain't just going to be there. What do you bring? Bringing some yams, turkey. You're tricking something, right? That's the point. This is the book of John, chapter 3 and verse 12. It says, "If I have told you earthly things, and ye believe not, how shall ye believe if I tell you of heavenly things?"
Right, so I tell you earthly things, the Lord actually do things on earth. How you gonna get that thing in the How can it do it? Conquer nations, but you can't conquer His flesh, your own flesh.
Right? This is Romans chapter 12, verse 5 in the NLT. So it is with the Mashiach's body. We are many parts of one body.
Many parts of one body. Somebody got to be the toe. Somebody's the ears. Hey, yeah. Brothers be the ears, bro. Brothers be listening. Brothers be, hey, brother. Hey, brother. Hey, brother. Brother doing it. Brothers be, that's the ears. You see? You got the eyes. You got the mouth.
We all part of that one body, man. And every body part must do its due diligence to keep the body stable, to keep the body functioning. All right. If my leg don't work, I can't. I'm limping, man. I can't walk properly. But it says,
If the pinky toe is missing, you off balance. The whole body is on balance.
Whole body, yeah. It says,
missing, you can't pick shit up.
Everything, every piece of the body is important.
It says, and we all belong to each other.
And we all belong to each other. So we in one body. Every part of the body is essential. Okay? Unless you're just a cancer. You got to get rid of the cancer unless it spreads. See, you don't want to be a cancer within the body, man. You want to be beneficial. What's that word? What's the word? You don't want to be a liability.
Hey, well, hey, in this truth, you got to earn your keep every day. Exactly. That's why the elders and the apostles been pushing daily edification. You have to earn your keep in this truth. Or the Lord will take the spirit from you. Before you take the spirit from you, you can cast it off. You know? What? That's how it goes. So you gotta earn your keep, man. You really gotta, it's a fight for the spirit. If you ain't fighting, then you ain't going to retain it. If you don't retain it, eventually you want to be, hey.
And the way the Lord do it, the show Utopia, where I went from, the guy was like, let me see the gates. He was like, what did you do to earn your place in the Chicago well today? It's the same thing. What did you do to earn your place in the race? Not everybody racing, man. You have to be invited to the race. And you still got to get to the finish line. You know?
You have to be qualified.
Exactly.
The spiritual Olympics. Everybody ain't gonna be the best sprinter. Can you throw the javelin? Can you know, the hurdles? It's about the endurance, right? You know, because Paul mentioned that, all won, but one received the prize. But then you got other things. You got the hurdles. You got the javelin. Shot put, right?
Long jump.
The long jump. You see the long. So, what are you?
In the sport, they put everybody who's specifically good at that certain topic. They
compete at it. So you got to magnify your office. Magnify what you good at, bro. If you great at being a brother, be the best brother you can be. That can take you a long way because that's what the Lord requires from you. See? Now what He requires from the next brother. That's why Scripture says every man work out their own salvation.
Yeah, I was in a track team in middle school. I had a three-man team. So we played. We had to split up our roles. But I was Jake, and my team was Edomites. So I was the best in all roles. And even though they only had two, we could only do two at the meet, they stuck me into a third one. I took the place of all three. I got the best scores.
Yeah. So they really was qualified to be on the team. Right. That was a one-man team.
It goes on, it says, in His grace, Yahweh has given us different gifts for doing certain things well.
For doing certain things well. So you ain't gonna do everything well, but you just may do certain things well. You may not. Some brothers may be a jack of all trades. Some brothers may lack here, but you're excellent here. Okay, focus on what you're excellent in. You may not speak well, but you're a good ass brother. You may not, you may not teach well, but you damn sure disciplined. You know how to read, right? So, you know what I mean?
You know how to hold a sign. For me, the best sign holder. There's a job for that.
You motherfuckers flipping the sign.
It's a job. There's literally a job called being a sign holder. You hold that motherfucking sign. Guys can't do that. Guys come here. My hands hurt. My hands tight. Get your bitch ass on there, man. All right. All you had to do was hold the sign, bro. Get down the street.
The camera,
Yeah. Man, the camera.
Brothers make edits. Brothers tech savvy. They make edits.
Right. It's always something that you can do. You go to a job, you just sitting around, what are you doing?
Right.
There's always something that you could be. You on a clock, nigga.
You gotta attend to the ministry, man.
There's always something that you could be doing. Sweet. Wipe down something. Don't say just do nothing.
Hey,
if that's on a job in this fucking society, how much more did this job for the Lord, man? Like, think about that shit. You go to a job and you lean back for a second. You work at a restaurant job? Yeah, they ain't playing that shit. You can't run the clock. Yeah, what are you doing? Oh, ain't nothing to do. It's always something to do. Go get a broom.
Time is money. And if you ain't doing nothing, then it's like you're making money.
Right. Hey, and what they say is you eating up the clock. You eating up the clock.
You eating up the clock. That's what Jake is doing. They just eating up the clock. They're not consuming. Okay? They're not redeeming the time. Right. Eating up the clock, man.
Everybody got
they want to get the most out of you for the time they got you for.
Right. Exactly.
That's what the Lord is going to do with us. He want to make the most out of the time He got you for. And you just up there eating up the clock. You're not redeeming the time. So He gonna punch your clock. Damn. Punch your ticket. Hey, you off, man.
Go home, brother.
Yeah, hey, you out, man. He gonna clock you out.
Hey,
Don't worry, we'll clock you out.
Hey, you know, it's crazy because when you go to, you get a job opportunity, and you go to the job, they ask you for an interview, and they always tell you what they need before they question you about everything else. And when they do that, they're like, okay, you're a fine fit. Okay, we want you. You know, or if they say, okay, well, we don't want you. But in the midst, they hire you.
Yeah, they hire you for a position. Yeah, they're not just hiring you to hire you. They hire you for a position. If you can't get that position, we don't need to hire you. Because that's what the Lord is doing. The Lord is hiring you for a position. He gave you a particular talent, certain thing that you're good at. He hired you to that position. If you're not doing that position, we don't need you anymore. You got to fire you and find somebody else to go do the fucking job. Right. Because the job got to get done. Okay? This job got to get done. It ain't no, I kind of want to do it. Maybe I'll do it. No, it got to get done. Either you're going to do it or you're in the way of the person who's going to do it. Go ahead.
It goes on. It says, so if Yahawah has given you the ability to prophesy, speak.
And y'all know the Lord is the so-called black man according to the Bible? Y'all know that?
Says so.
That's an example right there. People just in their own little world. You could be talking to them. They got headphones on. You can't even deliver the message to them because the Lord don't want them to get it. Right. The scripture says how the Lord has covered their ears. Somebody grab that. Go ahead.
It says, so if Yahawah has given you the ability to prophesy, speak out with as much faith as Yahawah has given you.
That's right. That's what we all have. Ultimately, the gift of prophecy, the testimony of Yahawah. So you got to be speaking out. Okay? But then you have particular individuals that the Lord, tapped into their mind and gave them the talent to actually go deeper into the prophecy. Brothers can hit in Jeremiah. Brothers can hit in Isaiah, Daniel, Revelation. Some brothers had that gift of prophecy. Go ahead, bro.
It says, if your gift is serving others.
If your gift is serving others. Hey, we had a beautiful brother, Brother Daniel Olive. Beautiful brother. The gift of serving others. Servitude, man. That's a great gift. If not the greatest. Because YAHAWASHI, that's the gift he had. He was always serving others. Though he came in the form of a servant. Though he had the power, though he was the son of the Most High, he was always serving others, healing others, washing brothers' feet, feeding the multitude. That's servitude. That's why it's called your reasonable service.
You got other guys that come in just to be served.
Right. Right.
That's the difference, man. That's the difference. See, we're here to serve the Lord. Everybody else is here to be served. That's why people, they idolize themselves. It's all about them. You can't tell them nothing. Go ahead.
It says, if your gift is serving others, serve them well. If you are a teacher, teach well.
Yep. Some brothers gonna be good at teaching. Some brothers gonna be able to break things down. Right? Teach others. Okay? That's what we're here to do. You're not here to, just be around. Scripture says, things which were presented unto you, commit to faithful men that shall be able to teach others also. So, the whole thing in the truth, you want to be able to teach others also. Okay?
And it's a scripture that says the parts of the Bible that seem to be less important, they're more glorified. So again, the job of this holding the sign,
that's important. People walk past, they hear what you say and listen, but then on that, the first thing is that they see it.
Right.
People come all here just to look at the signs. And that's why I tell y'all brothers to hold the signs up because, you can put them on the ground, but most people are visionaries. They're visual. People learn visually. They want to see it. They come up just look at the signs. That's where their eyes go first. Before their eyes go to your eyes, they look at the signs. People come up and just take pictures of the signs. So, it's important that people see.
it's a certain way that you hold the sign a certain way, you'll determine the whole lesson of the camp.
You want to ask that question?
Be like this.
On your face.
What does that mean? What do you mean by that?
they're all babes. Shit, we're still babes. But when you teach a child, what do? You give them pictures. You gotta give them pictures. So that's why, you know, if you teach me how to paint a picture, I'm trying to make you see something so that you can understand something. You know?
And the Bible, we have to use figures of speech.
Right.
Comparing things.
Paint a picture.
Go ahead and pop.
It says, if your gift is to encourage others, be encouraging.
If your gift is exhortation, you got brothers that can beautifully exhort. You know, lift a brother up. That can take you a long way, bro.
Because and then you can do that in the video.
Do that in the video, right? Picture, you know.
And they go all around the world.
The AI images, you know, brothers be on that AI images.
Right.
Exhorting. Brothers look at that shit, oh, shoot, these niggas the kingdom, brother. You know, because sometimes, man, Jake really just needing to support.
Right, yeah, I was about to say that. Jake be down and out. And you see what on pictures or, you know, yeah, do your face booster, man.
I love that. Brother Amawan, you know, beautiful brother. You know, it's your exhortation. Shit, I remember one of the videos, brother did a video on the dream he had.
That exhorted all of Israel.
That exhorted all of
Israel.
I seen the Jake on the combo and said, man, I'm heading to work watching this, and I needed this.
Right.
Jake heading to work.
Because you can envision it. You can see it. You're like, damn, what the fuck? Like, you made it so vivid. It was like, you know, and the Lord sent that down from the heavens, man. You know? So when you start to vision, you start to see it, hey, seeing is believing. Scripture says there's some standing here that don't believe without having to see, but seeing is believing. A lot of people are going to come into this faith by seeing it, man. Seeing these miracles, seeing his glory, seeing his power. You know? I had a guy tell me flat up. Hey, I can't believe it, man. I said, why? He said, because I can't see it. Man, I said, so if you see it, you won't believe it? Yep. So, I'm going to see you later, bro.
The Lord says, blessed are they.
Still won't get it.
Scripture says, blessed are they that have not seen but yet believe.
Shit, because then you're going to see them later, and then they go, oh, shit, then they're going to believe. You know? Hey, I'm going to see you later, bro. You know? And then you might see them later.
You know? The Lord ain't, when it used to say if they do see it, they're still not going to believe. That's what's crazy, because the Lord was amongst them after they came out of Egypt. And they were still worshiping other gods.
And I asked for that earlier about the Lord going to pump over their ears and their eyes. You should be snare unto them.
Isaiah.
Yeah.
Eyes seeing they cannot see. That was not about.
Yeah.
Hey, to add on to the point what Talon was saying, brother Talon said they have ones that see, but they still don't believe. Well, Scripture says, roughly paraphrasing, what if some didn't believe? Roughly paraphrasing, man. So, hey, does that make these prophecies without an effect? No, man. Everything is still gonna come to pass. That Scripture says the unfaithful shall die in unfaithful. So, hey, you know.
And it may not be, it's not always, you know, everybody don't have the same level of faith. So it may not be considered, you know, wickedness, you know, they just hear. Some people, they just need to see it. That's why YAHWASHI said, what? If you don't believe me for my words, at least believe me for the very works sake. So you're going to have individuals that's going to come into the faith just off of seeing the power of YAHWASHI, you know, brothers are displaying on the earth.
That's what right. And the Lord spoke about how we talk. Because people came out and one time when he said it's
sealed.
The seal. 3,000 people. So seeing the scale, so if you say seeing it, like you don't see it, they won't believe it. You know, it says, like people shall be witnesses. That's the scale. You got it? Like people shall be witnesses. When they say that now, I had a dream last night, bro. I had a crazy ass dream, and in this dream, it was this woman, who I believe was one of the elect ladies, and the Lord was like, just protect her. For whatever reason, people was coming after her, and as they was coming, the Lord send me up there, and I would literally fight him on the spot. You know, when I was fighting him, I had strength where I was able to grab a person by the head, pick them up, and slam them into the wall. I was able to take a person by their head and just one hand. Just run through, grab them by the head, and just throw that like this, and just, you know how you throw a ball out or you bust something? I was busting heads like that. My body was like non-existent. Right. You know? And it was just like, it was fun, but it was serious, man. And that's what the Lord's creating us for. He want to be us. We supposed to be a vessel he he can use a weapon that can be wielded, man. The scripture says he shall make your body he shall make you a battle axe. The Lord gotta be able to use you though. How can the Lord, if you pick up an axe and got thorns by the handle, you can't pick that axe up. So the Lord gotta smooth you out first. You know, get you in the right spirit. That's why we gotta catch this and go through these levels. And then the Lord ain't gonna just pick up no nigga and use him, bro.
Hey, well, hey.
He's gonna go to the hood, hey, you come a nigga, give you some spiritual power. What the fuck you did to earn that power, man? So that's why the Lord put us through this process now, so he can trust that we can wield that power.
Right.
Hey,
you know?
hey.
Hey, we got a river. You know, it's the river. It's the river walk. It's the river right here. So instead of us fishing facing that way, we're fishing facing this way. But pretty soon we're gonna be hunting facing this way. Okay? So in that vision I had, man, it was like I had somebody grab that to teach my hands to war. And grab it in the NLT. Let's get these precepts, man, because I want to touch this point real quick. Listen, man, Lord can give brothers power, bro. In this dream, I was able to pick a motherfucker up like it was, and it was like they never even got a hit on me. You know, it wasn't a fight. It was just grab a nigga head, throw it into the wall. Yeah, you know, and that's the power we're gonna give this man. I was able to grab a person by the head with one hand, like you know, Michael Jordan grab the basketball. He just throwing everything he wanted. That's how I was on people's head. It was just, one time I grabbed the guy's head and I took him, and another guy ran up, and I went like this. And as I had his head, his body hit the other guy in the head. You know, that's power. That's what you're gonna need nowadays, man. I got a motherfucker go to shooting at you and the bullets are bouncing off. You can just grab his ass and squish his head. That's the power we're gonna give this man.
Moderators on the matrix.
Hey, you know what's crazy?
You got one teaching us here anymore?
In the NLT? Go ahead, read it in the regular, then the NLT next. You grab the battle axe.
It says Psalms 18 and verse 34, he teaches my hands to war.
The Lord teaches, he gonna teach our hands to war. You ever see somebody, because if you see a warrior, you know, like a karate master or something, right? He had to be taught. But the Lord can teach you in an instant. You can download it to your spirit, man. She was in the Matrix, where he downloaded the knowledge of Kung Fu into his database and to him. And what happened? He said, Kung Fu. You know, so that's what we gonna do in that day, bro.
Not only did he downloaded all the fighting techniques.
Right, right.
Everything. That's what the Lord did to King David.
And that's what he gonna do to us.
We're gonna remove our limitations. Because we are limited by stamina, hunger, thirst,
time.
Lord
gonna download it into your spirit in an instant. That's why it says in the twinkling of an eye they shall be changed.
The Lord said, the Lord teaches his fingers to war.
It takes people lifetimes to learn karate or anything like that, you know, the martial arts, you know, if you can master it. You're gonna master it like that.
You're gonna surpass master.
You're gonna surpass master. Yeah, you're gonna surpass anybody, any master on earth.
You're gonna create a new, the Lord will create you a new fighting style.
Oh, hey, bro. In this dream I had, bro, it was even more beautiful because, you know, I have like a creative mind where I think of like the most outlandish shit. So the Lord was able to, I thought about it in a dream. I'm like, damn, I'm being out where I was doing them. I would do different shit every single time. It wasn't the same thing, just same right. You know, it was different time. I was just doing them in a different way. You know, so the Lord looking for those who's gonna be that. Hey, that starts with now. You gotta be creative in the spirit, so He can use you to actually will. Go ahead, or finish that up. That battle.
It says, so that a bow of steel is broken by my arms.
So that a bow of steel is broken by my arms. So that's super strength. And that dream I had strength, man. I was able to, it was like picking up people was like holding a tennis ball.
Bro.
Holding somebody's hand was like holding a tennis ball. I could just do what I want with it, and the body had to follow.
Hey, you
know that one game?
Imagine you grab somebody, you just ragdoll. Yeah, you breaking these effortlessly, breaking their whole body and throwing their hand, hitting other people with them. That's power brothers gonna have, man. You know?
Hey, if I can quickly back you up.
Hold on, finish this up.
Look.
It says, thou hast also given me the shield of thy salvation, and thy right hand hath holden me up.
Yes,
Right.
which is Yahawashi.
That's right.
So the Lord gonna actually, bro, the Lord gonna really dial into brothers' lives, bro. He's gonna really raise brothers up with that power.
Right.
And nothing gonna be impossible to us.
You see how the Lord had connected us with the spirit now, with the spirit of truth, and much more with the spirit of power, man. Give us that power, teach us how to fight, man. Use different type of fighting styles. It's like the Lord just install it into your mind, man. Install it into your spirit.
It's like Leo, whenever he got that power, he said he started to believe.
Yeah.
So when that time came, when the agent came, he had to fight him on the spot, and he didn't know what he was gonna do. His hand just started moving. His hand just started moving. He started doing his own thing. He was looking at his hands like, that's his spirit, man. Yeah, your body just gonna be moving without you even thinking about it.
That's how it is when we do our lessons, bro. You be teaching. It's like you be teaching. It's like you learn it from yourself, but it's the way that we're talking about things.
Exactly.
So that's how it's gonna be when the Lord, give you that power. He gonna put that spirit on you, and you gonna just be doing stuff. Like, you gonna be watching yourself do all these things. It's like it's not even of your own will, man.
So if I can back up Ultra Instinct is a technique of the angels. You see? So we gonna really, brothers really gonna be really Ultra Instinct, like
not even thinking about
it. The spirit is moving with you sowing the spirit, that the spirit has completely taken over you.
And then it's gonna be effortless.
The flesh has no more power. The spirit is completely took over, bro. You gonna be fighting. It's not even me. It's the Lord. It's Yahawashim outside.
That in the movie Upgrade. Remember he said when the chip took over?
Oh yeah.
He said, I need you to confirm. Stem. Okay, dude, just fucking do it. He said, all I gotta do is stay down. He slammed his shit on his head. Just stay down, dude. Just stay down. We whooped his ass, man. But it was that technology that took over. And Esau gonna have that. People who take that shit, he gonna have all that. He gonna destroy it. Exactly. But we gonna have that in the spirit. We gonna have that in the spirit though, man. We gonna have to get implants to get to have that shit. Lord's going.
The spirit going into me, man.
You're gonna have to have 13 surgeries or 13 operations to be able to do that. Yeah.
Right.
The spirit is going.
Battery going out.
Tap into brothers.
Read that NLT.
In the NLT of Psalms 18 and verse 34, it says, He trains my hands for battle.
He trains my hands for battle.
David was a warrior, man. He would, conquer different kingdoms.
He ain't say he trained him for battle. He trained his hands. So your hands are just moving on their own. Muscle memory. Yeah. Somebody so used to hitting a three-point, they can hit that three-point on that side of the court every time. It's muscle memory. They can hit a three-point every because they did it so much. Lord gonna have it where you gonna be. You know how people the way they say we can make the strongest punch. You got to throw that punch 1,000 times. The same punch 1,000 times to perfect that punch.
Oh, talking about Bruce Lee.
Yeah.
He said the dangerous is in the man that knows 1,000 kicks.
Right.
But practice one kick 1,000 times.
Right. But that takes time, right? Well, we're gonna practice every kick and punch 1,000 times in an instant. That's it on that? Go ahead.
It says, He trains my hands for battle. He strengthens my arm to draw a bronze bow.
He strengthened my hand for battle. He strengthened my hand for battle. Look, gonna strengthen our hands for battle, man. Now your hands are fragile, but you gonna punch a bitch and your hand gonna be rock solid.
Cable bitch shit in.
Punch through a wall, punch through steel. You ain't gonna have a scratch on your hand. Now your hand gonna be busted up, your knuckle gonna be busted up, your hand gonna be this big.
Hey, Jiggy.
You gonna have the power where you don't go strengthen your hands. Your hands, when they hit, they're gonna be like rock. This might get knocked out. He got rocks for hands.
Right, yeah.
Unlimited durability. You see,
that's really the spirit, bro. Motherfucker start knocking a bitch out, and he can just tap on fucking they just not going a bit. That's when the Lord put that power in their hands. Just sleep shit,
Right. That's the power.
Just strengthening their hands.
That's the power Omni-Man has. See when he held Invincible up to the train, and everything is morphing around him. He's not even moving. Just
right.
That's power, bro. Remember fucking Mortal Kombat? How he?
It's gonna basically make matter like water. Hard matter just like water.
Manipulation of the elements. You fucking lift up the mountain with one hand, start laughing and shit.
Be able to reform a nigga. You put his arm in his neck.
We're able to reform a nigga. Damn.
With the pressure on him. Now
not deal with that.
You can rip a nigga arm off and put it back on and just go through his whole fucking chest. Now keep on.
That's that whole mentality.
And that's that power, bro. And that's why the scripture says they shall be in. They ain't gonna, you gonna, somebody grab you. We're gonna close out with that.
They show MVD?
Yeah, they show MVD.
Second 16.
Yeah. Somebody grab that and NLT as well.
I got the battle axe though.
They should not be, yeah, bring that out. They shall be able to do nothing against you.
That's what the Lord said, you know, I have given you the power to tread upon serpents and scorpions. But we gonna rip, the Lord really gonna give us the power to tread upon you people, man. Watch when the Lord raises us up.
Stomp your ass.
The Lord already raised us up through the Spirit. We already, this is the power. You see how we just got in seat? Yeah. You know, the lesson was going kind of calm, brothers. When we start talking about that power, brothers start fucking charging up, like getting excited. Yeah, because we already got it. Lord, we already got the power, bro. The Lord just ain't really manifested on us yet.
Activate.
Yeah, he gonna heat it, right? I'm telling you.
He gonna activate it. But you got, but the point in the beginning of this lesson was you got to this camp. What you got to do what's necessary to do so it can activate you. Man. You know, sometimes you get so like gift card, some shit. What it say? They gotta be activated. You can't just go swipe that damn card. They gotta be activated, man.
You want to get an LT first? This is Jeremiah chapter 51 in verse 19. The portion of Jacob, sorry, verse 19. The portion of Jacob is not like them, for he is the former of all things.
He's the former of all things. So, hey, the Lord, you know, who you call God and Jesus, that's the spirit of a Jake, you know? So, hey, we're the former of all things, man. You know, everything that you see around you came from a Jake. You know? Go ahead.
It says, for he is the former of all things, and Israel is the rod of his inheritance.
Israel is the rod of his inheritance. So the Lord, hey, he's about his people. He ain't for the whole world, he only for Israel. So the Israelite man is who you're going to be dealing with these last days, and that just happens to be us.
The Lord, Yahawah of hosts, is his name. We call him Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI. It says, thou art my battle axe and weapons of war.
Thou art my battle axe and weapon of war. When you look up a battle axe, you want to wield it however you want to. You know, the Lord, you want to be able to use you. You know,
the Lord said he's going to raise up many hunters. I want to be one of them hunters. You know, through the Spirit, man. Like, we in the street for salvation, but then Jake, don't lie to yourself and tell yourself you don't want the power, bro. Like, don't be like, I don't know, man. You know you want that motherfucker, bro.
If a nigga do, man, he might not do. He might not do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You deny yourself, you deny, you know, like you want that power, then you want somebody else to do. You understand what the hell you're a part of.
You want that power, bro.
Hey, if I may add to that,
that's like when a nigga say, I don't want more than one wife.
Yeah, oh shit, yeah, that's exactly the same. You convincing yourself not to want more than one.
Right. Because you're not of a rulership mentality. So this is probably not for you.
Hey, you have it.
The Lord is raising up, like I said earlier, a government, a rulership. You got to be in a rulership mentality, or you're not gonna be able to do the job.
Hierarchy.
How can you be a ruler without a ruler mentality? You see, you ain't fit for the job, man. Go back to the fucking church.
You're gonna be like the Viltrumites.
Right.
I like.
And what did he tell her? He said, "Your mom, she's like a pet."
Right.
You gonna have many of moms.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Hey, you know, I've been reading the manga of it. My new favorite character is that guy Conquest. That nigga serious. He came down and said, I'm not like the others. I'm not gonna sit here and try to convince you. I want you to resist. I want you to try to fight back.
And that's coming in next season.
Yeah, bro. So he tough. But it says
you said battle axe of weapons of war. When you watch that one show, Bleach, and you have where they got a Zanpakuto, and they use those weapons, but those weapons it's got spirit to it. You see, and then they use them. It's a spiritual pressure with it. You know, it's a good show to watch, man. Because they use those weapons, they get down and busy, man. You know, and it's just a spiritual look at it.
When they bomb their weapons, they don't like the too powerful.
Yeah.
It says Thou
That's what
art
we're about to. We about to bond with us and unlock that true power.
power. It's crazy. We already knew it was coming. That's the spirit.
And I was thinking
That's
it.
the spirit, bro.
I was thinking it. So I was like, y'all said it. I was like, it's my fucking head.
Gotta get off.
You call all your YAHAWASHI. We're gonna unlock that true power, man. And the brother said, true power. That ain't just no. That ain't electricity, nigga. Okay, that's true power. You see what I'm saying? The ability to do anything and everything. Who gonna stop you? That's true power. That's what we fighting for.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't up here because it's just the shits and giggles. No, we all striving for that true power.
That's right.
You don't want to come to that day and be fucking helpless, like everybody fucking else out here gonna be helpless. We want to be able to fucking throw a tank. Let Esau come down with a tank. What tank? Off that motherfucker. What happened when they came to halt with tanks and what did he do? He wouldn't have playing with them shit like toys, man. That's what we here for, because you know, people are gonna be. That's the difference. People are gonna be hopeless in that day. We're gonna have nothing but hope. We're gonna be full of hope. Okay. I hope a nigga try me today. All right. Just so I can show you the Lord's power. And after the nigga throw a tank. Oh, toss that bitch. All you can hear is, YAHAWASHI! You're gonna see a tank flying. Everybody, YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI! You know, that's gonna echo, bro.
The world
It's gonna echo the world. No, it's gonna be the earth stood still. You know what I'm saying? It's over with. Everybody going to believe.
Everybody gonna believe.
It's 7 women shall take hold of one. It'll be clean, bro. Who the fuck? You know?
In order.
You gotta earn that, bro. This ain't something you gonna just give to you. No, you gotta earn that, man. Which if you the elect, it was already predestined, gonna give it to you anyway.
That's what playing. And Jake grew up trying to go Super Saiyan and shit.
Right. In the
Bro,
room.
once I got in a fight, bro. It's from my first fight. I'm on the bus. We talking shit to each other. Yeah, I'm with your ass. I get out there. I said, ah!
That's that battle cry,
I thought I was gonna go stand on this
But they
nigga.
get that from Jake, though.
Exactly.
That's that
And
battle
then-
cry.
And the dude I was fighting, I ended up beating his ass, and he was like under my feet, like between my legs, like this, whatever. Like I'm hitting his ass, dick, dick, dick. I just said, ah! It was just like, my brother. But you know, we was expecting that power.
Right.
Our mind always been in that power, man.
You had that hope.
It's in you.
It's in you.
Yeah.
It's in you.
I've been watching my whole life. I'm thinking like, damn, if I get in a situation,
Tap into it.
that power better kick in.
And that's spirit memory, bro.
Right.
You did it before.
That spirit, yeah, exactly. I said that power gonna kick in. That's what I'm telling you, man.
You have
All right,
faith.
man. Yeah, all right, man. You ain't
You
gonna
have
beat
faith,
me.
boy.
You ain't gonna beat me.
That's all it took.
You know?
That's the lead.
So imagine the day we coming into, man. We gonna need that power for real. Look like the real come through. The motherfucker gonna be shooting at you. You gonna need to power up. You know? Going to the average start state on the nigga. It's over with. You see that he gonna everybody just
Everything fucking.
everything. It's like a hurricane in that motherfucker. And he calm as a bitch. You know?
That power
That's
comes, bro.
They already know what time it is.
exactly. That's why Esau terrified, but Esau is terrified.
That's why you move careful.
Right. He big tread lightly.
Like, that's why he ain't run down on us yet.
Right. You don't think he want to?
He do. He definitely do. I'm up the king.
Go ahead.
Jeremiah 51:20. Thou art my battle axe and weapons of war, and with thee will I break in pieces the nations.
With thee will I break in pieces a whole nation, man. You just fly through a city. All you gotta do is fly through that motherfucker. And buildings falling down. People dying in them and people dying under them. Lord can swing you through a city, man. What did Omni-Man do when he went into that alien world? He said, Earth is not yours to rule. And he went just flying through shit.
Alright, you better go home now.
You know what I'm saying? He just went to flying through stuff, man. Flying through their whole infrastructure. Like lightning speed. And what did that do? That tore everything.
The Lord gonna use us as his
And then what he did, he
Feet on
took the
now.
whole fucking mass of
earth of the land.
and
Big
he
ass
said,
mountain.
open the portal. If motherfucker open the portal, he still got that.
It says,
He went through the portal and still got that bit.
it says, and with thee will I destroy kingdoms.
You gonna destroy the whole kingdom, man. You know? You don't have the power to destroy it. Because how does a kingdom get destroyed? You have to send an army. Well, imagine if it's a one-man army.
The word said, so one of you shall chase 100. And 5 of you shall chase 10,000.
10,000 of flight.
So come on, what type of power does 5 men chasing 10,000? Well, we don't have I guarantee you I can get more than you do. We're gonna be having spiritual bets, you know, making game of it. It's gonna be fun to us. It says,
And the Lord's, we're gonna be the Lord's sword, Lord, we. And if earthly sword is great, a spiritual sword can't. Indestructible sword.
it says, and with thee will I destroy kingdoms, and with thee will I break in pieces the horse and his rider.
With you, with you, brother. With you. He said, with you, I'm gonna break you in pieces. You know how you break it in pieces? You gotta hit that shit so hard.
And then you got niggas like, no, not me, Lord, not me. Me, yeah. Yes, me, Lord. Yes, me,
Right,
please.
right. Use me.
Regular Lord.
Use me.
Shit, like my boy Conquest. He saw it. I'm glad he sent me down here.
Right.
I want you to resist.
Exactly.
That's why you got that skin on tip of that nigga. Itching. We itching for the Lord to give us that power.
That's how it was in our dream last night when I had that power, bro. It was like I was glad when the next nigga came. I was just going to you and I was you know how that's how niggas be in the NBA, bro. They doing all type of trick shots. I was glad to try different ways to kill a nigga, bro. I was glad to use a different way of just decimating this dude. Just throwing his head. We gonna take a nigga head and just throw it into a wall. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, and then next time you're gonna think of something different. And something different is meditating terror. You know? I knew that when they came here, there was no fear when they came because I knew they had nothing they could do. So the fact that you even came, now I gotta do what I gotta do to you. Right. And then it's gonna be the Lord doing it to you. Right. Which can it's gonna be the opposite for these people. What Conquest said.
It says, and with thee will I break in pieces the horse and his rider, and with thee will I break in pieces the chariot and his rider.
Right, so whatever he saw coming, you know, he gonna come in his tanks, you know, he gonna come in his fighter jets, his damn Black Hawk helicopters. Well, we gonna break you, and we gonna break the helicopter with your ass in it. We gonna break the tank with you in it. You know?
Fly through the jet. Your head gonna come out the other side with us, man.
But we gonna be. Remember that movie Man of Steel when they tried to come down there? They just look at his ass like, what the fuck are you doing? Grab his stupid ass.
Right. You ain't gonna need a gun, bro. In that dream, I didn't have a weapon. There was no need for me to have a gun. What I need a gun for when I can kill you with my hands.
Right.
I want to touch you.
Right.
I want to lay hands on you, dog. I ain't trying to. What I need to. That's Esau blessing.
That shit lame as
That's
hell.
Esau blessing.
Yeah.
Esau with what I'm doing that for? You know? Crush your shit.
Hey, what did Jacob say to
Hey, with a gun, you run out of bullets. You don't run out of fucking hands.
Yeah, you know what? Them bitches coming, boy.
They coming, boy. And it's unlimited power.
And they coming harder and harder.
Right. Ding, ding, ding. Well, we fighting for the power, man. I got a family that need me. When all hell break loose, hey, what? You want to protect your family, right? Okay, yeah. Use me. If you gonna need you today, they kick in your door. Dude, what you gonna do? Sit there and shit yourself like everybody else? Are you gonna call upon YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI? Are you gonna hear from outside the house? Are you gonna hear? And you gonna see a nigga fly through the window. Fly out the window.
That's our hope
across the street. Are you kicking the door? Dude. They walk around that bitch. Are you here? YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI. Nigga fly out the fucking window.
They see the first nigga fly, they gonna say, let's wrap it up.
That's why they gonna run. That's why they gonna run. That's why they gonna put him to flight. Right. They see a nigga fly through the window and he be in the house across the street. What's going on in there?
So nobody else in there.
Retrieve. You know, so call on YAHAWASHI, man.
It says,
Hey, brothers, if we having fun with this, if we having fun talking about it, hey, if we having fun talking about it, how much doing it, bro? That's right!
it says, with thee also will I break in pieces man and woman.
Man and woman, how do you break a piece of man? How do you tear a motherfucker in two? 4 and 5 pieces.
You know what's crazy? I had a vision like that, bro, where there's a long ass time ago, bro. But like, I had a whole lot of people following after me. My left hand, it was able to heal and restore people. My right hand would disintegrate people, bro. They would break into pieces and like crumble and decay away, bro. And it was like, bro, that was that power, man. Because people were trying to come up against me. You know, I'm like, you know, you still have mockers and scoffers, you know, trying to, you know, because they even profess the Lord as a demon. They try to say he was a madman, you know. So it was people like that coming, you know, towards me. I was just disintegrating them, man. Dang. And it was beautiful, bro. It was like,
Hey, you know what that remind me of? That remind me of Beerus. You got a weapon and he heals the car. Whoever the fuck is in front of you, when you finish it, you don't exist anymore.
I said destroy in Hebrew would be abad. But he said time. He's erasing you. You're going to cease to exist.
Yeah, and Beerus is a god of destruction. So we're going to be made gods of destruction.
See, we're going to be made, bro, we're going to be gods of destruction for all that. Any anime, any superhero movie you watch, the Lord going to make us stronger than that. We're going to have all the mutant powers, like Apostle Hart said. We're not just going to have the power over metal. And they come with fucking plastic bullets.
Because it's going to be whatever you ask the Lord for, you're going to do it. So if you say, make this water turn, you know, make it run fast, whatever you thinking in your mind, Lord's going to do it.
the Lord's going to expand our thoughts, man. Like, right now, we can't, we just thinking below level, but the Lord's going to expand our thoughts. So we're going to think of some crazy shit, you know, you never seen before, man. All right? And the Lord's going to be able to do it.
Go.
Right now, we can't even comprehend that power, bro.
Right, you can't comprehend that.
Because the Lord, mind, his thought process is a whole different level than this, man. So he's like, I'm going to give you this type of power. And when he give us that power, what was that?
And that's how it was my dream. It was like, even on the basis, like, not even the telekinesis, all the other stuff, even the basis level of just being indestructible, you know, having strength, basic power, like, it was like you can do it at unimaginable amount of things.
You can do a lot with
You can do a lot with that. So imagine the rest of the powers.
You know what I'm saying? Unfinished skin.
And then you can go fuck like that, bro. But that's just all. And Lord showed me that this is like the Lord gave me that dream. He said, "This is a piece of the power. Go have fun."
And this motherfucker gonna be a whole playground, man. You know?
That's why we're crying now.
Yeah.
We're gonna laugh later.
Hey, that's gonna be our ventilation process. We can be able to finally
exhale.
Yeah, bro.
Imagine having to levitate.
You're really waiting to whoop a nigga ass anyway.
Imagine having to levitate because if your feet touch the ground, it's gonna blow up. You know? So it's like, hell, bro.
Powerful.
It's too powerful.
Yeah, can you step over there?
And you see right now, through spirit, we meditating on that terror, right? Hey, well, Esau demonstrated that when he was, you know, jacking our ass up and doing all those things to us. When he two pieces, the horses and chariots that pull our bodies apart. Hey, what you think you devils gonna be in store for?
Well, they had the power to do that.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna have the power to tear your body apart with our hands.
Exactly.
We don't have to type from here to a horse to a back of the truck.
Exactly.
We're gonna take our orders. We see that we're like, oh,
We're gonna do it with our minds.
yeah, we can do it with our minds. Think about it.
You just wouldn't have the body just loose.
You know?
You just press his ass, bro.
Alright, what's the last one I asked for?
I gotta put something right here right quick. If I can grab it. This is Psalm chapter 137, verse 9. Happy shall he be.
Happy shall he be, man. We're gonna be ecstatic. Okay, so what?
It says that taketh and just dash thy little ones against the stones.
Right. Take them to school.
Beat.
You know what I'm saying? That's what he did to us. And these devils, they would hang, string Jake women up pregnant.
They ain't play fair, bro.
And then cut their belly open, baby fall out, stuffing on the bed. They're gonna do that to you, man.
Hey, look, and they ain't just gotta be the babies, man.
It could be you.
It could be you. The brother said in his dream he was smashing motherfuckers into the wall.
Dash you into the stone, to a brick wall. That throw you into a brick wall.
Face getting smashed into the concrete.
These people, they ain't gonna be changed. Their bodies are gonna be very feeble. These bodies are feeble. You know what I'm saying? No matter how many muscles you got, you're feeble. Okay? But the body you're gonna get is gonna be like fucking, it's gonna be like steel. Impenetrable. So imagine you throw somebody's head into a rock, dash into a stone, their shit gonna splatter around that stone.
Yeah, I remember Batman punched Superman in that armor set he had, and the fucking armor broke. He punched Superman, the armor broke, yeah? So
he hit him with his car, and his car went around him.
Yeah.
He had to bleed.
No, he didn't. Yeah. We're gonna be able to, because true guys don't bleed. Right. True guys don't sweat. We ain't gonna break a sweat. We can fly around this bitch a million times, ain't break a sweat.
Look at that, they're fucking clouds, bro.
Look at the sun from the sun.
They're the shape of Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi fucking. That's how you know they're radiating. Because the clouds are water.
Look, it's all.
So whatever vibration, whatever, and this is just full. Whatever vibration they put on these clouds, it projects it. So if you like, you see a Wi-Fi signal, the sky, the clouds is basically the shape of a Wi-Fi signal. And I show you it's coming towards us, and attacking us. Right.
I didn't try to put my hand down.
This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 16.
Somebody got it in the NLT as well. No, but I believe there's one in the scripture say that they should
Talking about the day of the Chinese?
Yeah.
That's a punch.
No, it's just one about they should be the liquid stone.
Oh, that's Job.
Yeah, bring it out. Bring it out.
This is 2nd Ezra 16 and verse 20.
Yeah, man, you can see when that power comes, they can be able to do nothing with this in the world, man.
Yeah, that reminds me of a dream that I had. It was me and she said it was me and my wife said it was me and her, not that I had, but she had. It was a dream my wife had, and she said we was in the wilderness, but she said that the Lord put us up somewhere on the outside. They're like a bunch of sticks, and it looked like basically a fort that the Lord had me build. This how I was building it. So on the outside like a bunch of sticks, but on the inside it was really nice. People could see, but they couldn't come in. You know? So that just gave me a spirit like, damn, the Lord gonna really take care of us in that day. 2nd Ezra 2 verse 28, verse 27, it says, be not weary, for when the day of trouble and heaviness cometh, others shall weep and be sorrowful, but thou shalt be merry and have abundance. Yeah, 2nd Ezra 2 verse 27, be not weary, for when the day of trouble and heaviness cometh, others shall weep and be sorrowful, but thou shalt be merry and have abundance. I want to touch on that word abundance means more than enough. We're going to have more than what we need. The Lord going to take. Right. Shit, the Lord took care of some unfaithful niggas in the wilderness. How much more for us? That's going to be faithful. They ate every day in the wilderness. How to get it in there? It says the heathen shall envy thee, but they shall be able to do nothing against you, said the Lord.
He can envy you, but you can be able to do nothing against you. Right. And that they're gonna be able to do, man. They're gonna try everything. Don't go that way. You know? Don't go that way. Now we're going to have a whole section block out over with us.
Right,
Come over here, we're going to ask your ass pieces. Okay?
You know that dream that one brother had? The Lord had him going around picking brothers up and taking them to a bunker? Semi-truck? But the Lord will have to, bro, the Lord will.
God's going to pick you right. There's going to be light in the darkness. There's going to be light in the darkness, man. And we want to be a part of that light.
Right.
That's right. Got in and left in the outer darkness. That's all that's left. Everybody out here that's playing volleyball, throwing frisbees, you know, footballs, walking the dog, they ain't going to be in that darkness, man. They going to be fucking not knowing what's going on. All right? And there's going to be light in that darkness.
You want to see, that's why we got to, you want to be put up in that day, bro. We ain't trying to be out here fucking, you know, in the FEMA camp with nothing in the pair of pliers.
Right.
Going through it. But you may still be in the elect.
They got jumper cables in your lip.
But without you may still be in the elect. Because the bullshit, the Lord got to bring you through that. Like, he got to bring you through that, bro. You still got to be proven. Shit. Yeah.
Second husband, y'all shutting cables with they still let's shoot your ass. That been going through it. And that's going to be your, you know, that's going to be the fire you got to go through. That's going to be the fire you got to go through. You know what I'm saying? So we'd rather go through that fire now. We'd rather go through face the fire now, face that fire later. You're going to get some fire though. Everybody on earth going to face some kind of fire. Ain't no getting around that fire. You have to be, because everybody going to go into the kingdom. You know, whether you be a chosen one or a slave, we all gonna be in the kingdom, but everybody got to be purified first. Okay? Everybody can't just come up in here with all that damn dirt on the Lord's house, man. You know? So you're gonna be purified. You're gonna be purified on this side with the nukes, or you're gonna purify right now with this truth. Okay?
This book of 2nd Ezra chapter 2 and verse 28 in the GNT. It says, the other nations will be jealous of you, but they will not be able to harm you.
They'll be jealous of you. How they got food? How they got water? And Esau's mind is go away. All he been doing this whole time is take it. By the sword you shall, you know, get. He get everything by his sword, by his blessing. So he gonna try to go in there and take some shit. He gonna lose his life. You know? So they gonna be jealous of you, but they ain't gonna be able to do nothing against you.
Nobody's going to be able to come against us. You know, victory.
I will protect you with my power and save your children from hell.
He's going to protect you with his power, so he's going to use his power through you. I will protect you with my power. I'm going to protect you with my power. So when they shoot at you, the Lord going to use his power to stop them. He's going to put his power inside you so you can wield it. And what? And your children shall what?
Protect your children from hell.
And protect your children from hell, which is what? Death. Okay? Lord said, so, and brothers got children, man. Brothers got babies, infants. Lord said he's going to protect your children from death. Okay? You ain't going to come here and do the fuck you want to do nobody over here. Okay? So you talking like, hey.
You got plot on me if you want to.
What else I got? Says Trump.
Trump announces breaking news. It says Trump announces new tariffs on Mexico, Canada, and China.
Damn.
That's what they say. Expect your prices to go up. You know, Trump making enemies with people overseas and also people under him and below him. Right. So this crisis, that's why they make enemies. You should hate the war, man. Yes, you're gonna turn against America. Oh yeah, this place is so good. Sooner than you can possibly imagine. But that's it. You know, what was just edifying for the elect? Follow on to the elect. Double honor to our teachers, the elders and apostles that most of us taught us as
Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM,
truth.